Sabella, a China, a similar decision said, let the way, let the way. Now it was on my back. Now the appearance of attack, noise and screaming at people. Now we have another plan. As I said, no time, but that's our way. Then we don't need to come here. Then you remember, by the time of the Sabella, a China, a similar decision said, let the way, let the way. Now it was on my back. Now the appearance of attack, noise and screaming at people. Now we have another plan. As I said, no time, but that's our way. Then we don't need to come here. Then you remember, by the time of the
Jimmy Tumwa, who said, your question met me a Jumana moment. And a moment in a mempaba. I say not, a donna more sure. Intimism in Paba almost. Ni omu ye nyina no. So omu say the Joe question bobo cross so kra na die for sin no.
Wuni ma wati Abraham na yamrao Na wuni meni dafo
100.5
Funny from Allah, oh yeah, sitting Allah, oh yeah, funny from Allah, oh yeah, sitting Allah, oh yeah, funny from Allah, oh yeah, sitting Allah, oh yeah, funny from Allah, oh yeah, sitting Allah, oh yeah, funny from I don't compare me. Yeah, I don't compare me. I don't compare me. Yeah, I don't compare me. Charlie, right now the mood that they inside here. Be like say I won't buy Dubai. So mind you, Funny from Accra FM. Funny from Allah, oh yeah, sitting Allah, oh yeah, funny from Allah, oh yeah, sitting Allah, oh yeah, funny from
me dem say ebi mo fare fam ebi nso wo mo che ne soro ay a 70 fie Ajay Allah oh yeah funny from Mr. Say who share DJ Azonto baby a catch and say no to the akuni ni team ye chia wo funny from ay enkrofo funny from wo krom ha funny I say no from enkrofo funny from oh yeah sitting Allah Mr. Obidum baby a je chi question wa catch and say Mr. no appointment mu don for me kan funny from who say man no day funny from who say man no day funny. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to a live presentation here on Accra 100.5 FM.
Funny from
anyway, make house me ding Edinana Otu Dako.
Funny from Allah.
Me tram mama commander Boham Kwabena Bobie Ansah.
Funny from Allah.
And you must sunwa wa kobo ye e wasrin off.
Oh yeah, funny from
bra, sounds so funny for home you. Aye, a 70 fear.
Funny from Allah.
Yeah, you can fool the people sometime, but you cannot fool them all the time.
Funny from
but Ansah no maminchia commander Bobie Ansah na minchia na majako minchia commander list well panyu form ko ase no mu bu adwuma
oh yeah funny from
kwame kwache o bu adwuma ko bu adwuma ase no akwa bone
funny from
I know be bia waka ho yo damoni omo aka nyina obi oboa ye hacha bi to obi oboa kwase no bia mukọ bu adwuma matentene ne ye adwuma. I've told you say mu bi awo oman mu a atentene ne nanim nwase da. Now ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know this. And check ye di ja e be wura ranting period mu me sha se bi di agorokora. Se se ade ye funny. Ya funny from bogo. Ay, enkrofo ni hancho. Ay, enkrofo fufu say.
Funny from
Ajaya.
Funny from
Ajaya.
Funny from
come on, let's go.
Oh yeah, sitting Allah.
Oh yeah.
Funny from Allah.
Oh yeah.
Sitting Allah.
men trefin kasa de mani age sa fe na me be wura nsem no but abia for the form hey sasika ensure they need to miss out
Funny from Allah.
now ladies and gentlemen yen first na kase mataba tabia haba center aso asene Samson na BBN aso yasene yadomas papa ene awie top choco choco lati Greenfield scientific herbal clinic one nyina so yasene ene awie
Allah. Oh yeah. Funny from.
Afeyena hard builders real estate as a eclipse collateral and a domwaka and every you am saying for citizen show emro baby bia will be a say ute o fie wa kwakwani ase anasa ogusu office and every ye chiamo na minim sem pom bokode ye man pempem ne dom and pempem ne bepiankoma eba citizen show so and every ye mo bibia kwa ba but say ade ye srawo join me ye for the fam.
Funny from
Ajaya.
Funny from
Alakba.
Funny from
Yo. That's why we having it like nobody's business. Where we are there, where political entertainment.
Funny from
But me first like I say, Emma producer Kwame Kwachi and the rest of the team. I am in your party on social media. Ya robia say wa ute en so ya bibia kwaba. Na enemy baby wram e was sin of but I say na no with dem sakakra e twa na say ye fan from e fala
Funny from Allah. Funny from
my enkai adofo say you streaming live our Facebook mesro Accra 100.5 FM one word small letters me bacho ye nyina yemra honum sesia ene ye be adwuma bruta Lydia Agbeleze has joined us. Mary Adam I see you mahunu Davis Suleiman sanso ana mahunu empanyifo akukudam se Kwete Emmanuel Tete sanso na Juliana Belinda Obri Minister Jerry you just joined us. Mawunyo Freddy Agbonezevi Posia Aqua Salima Aminu Hilda Ewa afei so no Venunye Aguda brother Ike Mawunu Cat Kofi Eiram Dollar Fiau fantastic guy afei Florence Ama Anthony Eshan Mohammed Malba Mahuno munyina but join us
I don't compare me.
Oba hono mo na wa place o commentary me wo videos ene me yet look and the dwuma no ya ben no me pese ewuram yie na mo te ne me biase we going to do some statistical explanations I don't know baba yebekwa sin off yebekwa kuma ukakra but I just want you guys to appreciate the issues enti enane de mesraw catch no be say onfa ne kasa fidie fruma into Accra 100.5 says here.
Funny from Allah. Oh yeah.
Alakba. Ajay Alakba. Ajay Alakba. That's right. My name still remains Nana Otu Dako, voice for the voiceless. This is the gatekeeper of the nation.
Oh yeah. Allah.
Metrem I'm a commander Boham Kwabena Bobie Ansah. I'm not surprised how my bread for God and country. Senior bro, wherever you are, I salute you. I cheer in your honor and salutations. Samson, brother, list over new Nyanoma Kenya, Mabwejuma for God and country.
Funny from I don't compare me. Yeah, I don't compare me. I don't compare me.
I feel your baby Romani didn't come on.
I don't compare me. Yeah, I don't compare me. Funny from I don't compare me.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, say them who say a Johnny woman. Hey, a Johnny so show abeba. Maybe so tell them maybe I say we're going to start with all seriousness. And then no me Muhammad Diagro and your penny be tina me baby kasa. I may share to me any number kind of crash and I'm here looking straight into the eyes of power and I'll speak to them the truth. But yes, just saying, let's start this way.
Suzuza.
Of the land, towards a secure future, development, our goal. Let's go! From victory unto victory. Soundtrack coming from the camp of the late Joel Aka. We happen to be the national anthem for the opposition National Democratic Congress. Congratulations, NDC. Congratulations to the chairman of the party, General Sedun Ketia, the secretary, Fifi Fiavikwete, communications officer, Sami Jemfi, Pablo, youth organizer, Yamin, organizer. All the other executives, Mobile Juma. And of course, major congratulations to James Chachikwesin himself. South NDC National Women Organizer. A dominant pim drum where to about a sin of Fonina. For once we have proven to the Ligachi group. Now you threat Timam to me, I said to me, I want man for no. Oi! Everybody! That's right! About your messages, brasses your Facebook and to making canning in our mouth. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Our strength to unity from B to B.
Okay, into Uber Chas or Sensua joining Kwakuba Tales and so joining Mohammed Malba Mahunu or say good afternoon na Venunya Aguda Mahunu Munina Tamanya job. Also funny from sir, that's right. Patrick Amwajan was a greetings watching you live at Agboba Papa P. Okay, so a lot of emojis coming. Belinda Kafuinya who joins us and says, "Nah, you are killing me with this anthem in here. Anthem Lankasamia. Minguna NDC musu anthem no pesia chichi me, no pesia chichi me. And you need to bruta. I just question to you, but then me amojo no hey yatan crashing any yatan any. Hey, yatan James Chachikwe, he has won, indicating, sir, you cannot treat justice with disdain. Cynthia Upton or say Mohammed Nalba, not just ordinary AD and Commander Kwakuba tells the Washasia Wasakra Ejaben. Also, we are also streaming live from Roof Depot Limited Kaswa. A lot of messages coming through. Please keep your messages coming through. Maybe Ram not yet didn't come out. Yentie this in 10 seconds, and I'll be right back.
Our strength to unity from B to B. The enemies shall leave. Democrat, our strength to unity. Victory! It's our land. Victory! It's our land. JJ is a winner.
Penny Fossa, where that when they was somebody built. Let's go, everybody. That's right. Everybody.
lament our God.
Everybody,
From video to the NBC shall be a stable democracy. Ghana, our strength in unity.
let's go.
From video the NBC shall be stable democracy. Ghana.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome again. A brass soundtrack in it, here now. We will talk to you briefly. Well, mine back up in your chroma. So many in Ghana. Now, my main way cross and refi. There are a lot of journalists, ladies and gentlemen, are intimidating them for a long time. And this is what politicians do. Was said that son end this yatadia, and so MPP asama nosro. And when MPP is in power, ladies and gentlemen, or the other way around happens, or no see said that son MPP atadia, and to end this yasama nosro. The difference between the no to that when the rest of the journalists, Nini said, Mimi Yatum. Me and you John Muhammad Tramika. Me Jima Katrin for the Nakufadho. Mesha to me and him, Namakano Kratron. I am here to speak truth to the corridors of power. And then another Dan Kwakufad, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the state of our economy. Look at the state of our economy. Nasami yen sentreni, na mentimi yen kawe ya musimi kaden, anasami ye kweni, enkodefu. Se doctor ni yen doctor juma. Se president yen president juma. Se swafo no yo ma swafo juma. Adentine sentreni ni die, enye sami ye juma. And you find political figures trying to obstruct justice and the work of journalists in this country. Eti we are watching say, obeka no credit ya, enye na ebe attack you. But you see me be rushing over, ladies and gentlemen. Nientia me started free on say. Journalists are working hard. Instead of holding sitting government accountable, near Jai, near Oteswa no taxes. What do you think about Bobie? Then we are attacking opposition leaders and your useless journalism. Janamika. And Centrally be a Ghana. Ah, buy your Teswa, what they Ghana didn't come up with. I buy your Teswa, you trip to a man. Abayo teswa Ghana mra anything sesika onyano any a good ya hudu ehwesa asase no want chema man fo no bia nya bi enso sa empanyimfo etu si ye adwene se esen suro esen ehu esen se bia ye ne de MPP ba nti ye beka no atum ye nka no kura na mom we go and attack opposition leaders unim nyansa a senseless journalism tell me ye man abre okasa gwana bediwa tie. Ah, Dabio, me be so. I quachi. John Ejekum Kufo, who try taxes, man. Huh? Jai Kufo, no Joe taxes. Miss Robert Facebook, I share, over Facebook, I share, over Facebook, I share, personal chronicle, over Facebook, I share, and I say, John Dramani Mahama. One of the didn't come up with you. It's identity, just say, you jai, Nanako Fado, Nina Bayer Tesla. Ah, woman, ye dear taxes, mom. What dear didn't come up with you? Yes, Yenja was some car. Near quite tackle position leaders. Ah, Ada, you're a bit more home from her. W, time not John Dramani Mahama to Sunuana when we are criticizing no. Name sure and the only one. I know you're preparing into a nipa. Miami Cromani watching in there nipa. Is that a point you're making? Ghana for me and your chum, Sabi. Uncle, when you free. And soon can central for journalists. A crown for squad be me natural. Now me do ura say no for no. Tie, Miss Law, for o message bra. My who message back can be a message amano. You let the message keep flowing. Ah, let the message come flowing. Me back can be there. Back can be a message amano.
I was sent to unity. From B to B, the NBC shall be
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, yes, set the ball rolling. Now, you better set the tone rolling. And me by Juma when you break. Yansha baby, I just question. Me no kase waji the 2 year free. And some na walk court in there. Me justice to kunu. Eti court for no become myself. But for now, no yentie abra electoral commission. Declare Jechi question winner. Me so wa unhwe bi da no ye dia to Facebook. Eye Accra 100.5 FM. Small letters, one word. Me ba cho mumra ho sesi a obi on Facebook bia so ahobrase kwan so mon share mai. Mon share mai.
He secured a percentage of 42.15%. Candidate number 2 secured 0.29%. Candidate number 3 had 57.56%. By the power in me vested, now total turnout is 74%, 74.23%. Now please can the candidate come? By the power in me vested.
Funny from Allah. Woyo, c'était
Alakpa. Aje Alakpa.
Woyo,
Aje Alakpa.
woyo.
Fight Bible na kan wose ne nani age no woni ne nje ne wusu ne nsu enye politics bia ne ye je chekwe se ne age bia munya mte aje woyo
Funny from Allah.
woyo funny from
Allah. Woyo, funny from I don't talk unfair.
All right, so at this point, ladies and gentlemen, me basi e kotie eye owura Jechi question. Also ne speech after he was declared.
I've always been happy. Tonight is exceptional because I see now people have vindicated every court and myself, and they still believe in me, so that makes me happy.
What does this victory mean to you personally? The lessons to be shared to the whole world.
Well, I mean, principles and values I work with, and I don't quit easily. So long as I know the cause I'm leading is genuine and it benefits other people. You see, you haven't been in a situation where you have to sacrifice your own life interest for the benefit of others. Until you are there, you will not understand it. Somehow you get an inspiration and you become fearless because you are standing for the truth, you are standing for justice, you're standing for almost everything that benefits other people other than yourself. That is why we have people like the Kwame Nkrumahs and we have people like the Mandelas. All right? Otherwise, somebody has to do it. Somebody has to be in that position sometimes. So I'm very...
You tell the people of Ansah North for what they have done, the victory they have given you.
Well, it's the victory belongs to them. The victory belongs to Ghana. And the victory belongs to rule of law, justice.
Are you...
To them. The victory belongs to Ghana. And the victory belongs to rule of law, justice.
Funny from?
Are you...
To them.
Funny from? Funny from? Funny from?
All right, so at this point, my ending come out briefly. Sultani Bonsu Mahunu Mohammed Malba Mahumno and Elstig Bebe Mahunu Munina Mibacho Abraham Apia Kubi. Keep your messages coming through. Facebook Accra 100.5 FM. Mr. Obian fan messages imra. Munia Bushia Yawo Ntimo de Bekan Bernard Dagadu Drago or say fire. Fire them nana. Venunye Aguda was a nice one out there. More fire. Kwame and him greetings watching from Tema. Mohammed Ba, I see yours again. Ruth Youngson sensing great horn. Mohammed Mahunu with your brother Ike. I say give it to them. That's right. Akuya Asamwa Mahunu Mauli Mensa. So okay, you keep your messages coming through, but yenin komoi briefly. Yenin komoi briefly. Minim say James Jechi question a funny form. But I'm sure so we must go into the issues. Now, say today we'll be doing some statistics. But I'm sure so you've heard of the award-winning popular song in town. Maybe my name says I took a crack. Yedi, oh. Jaso pokusi kanu yedi. We are trouble. It's a moon train base or 2010 no. And I am doing this, ladies and gentlemen, for a reason. We cannot continue, say, ye mesika atwagene. Because me ma cat one say hey ya. Send me en kan aban aya monyo semino. Akromfo am robbers. Frosters. Money ritualists. Any drug barons ni cocaine dealers. Yan hwe ya dache am ne ba occupy the Parliament House of Ghana. O man ben na say unim nyansa nyina so unni sika ye fa nya hwe en fa unni nyansa unni sika ye fa nya hwe. What kind of a country is this? Naturally say sabi uye jimi for na wo wiase sika nyina wona esi ye mam edikan. And I'm not surprised so man no your baby away. Dey uye journalist, you are not only to entertain and inform say na man can. A journalist is supposed to hold certain leadership accountable unto the people. And let's ask ourselves. I don't need who will come had now, Mammy can wait. Baby, John Dramani Mahama Obia, Woman in tears, Samia Mickey. Ora Julius Debra. Ora Dr. Callistos. Any Ora Seb and Penny Fakan in Amunche. Prepare John Dramani Mahama with every presidential regalia, perfume, and political ingredients you can place a finger on. He is the next president of the Republic of this country. Minkasa will be that. I do not only speak with feelings, I speak with spiritual decisiveness. Because ahead of the by-elections, MP before the Biancasa Kase. As enough a clear test case Emma the 2024 general elections. Now you be winning a enough, 90% chances are that they will be at the office of the president. And I'm here to that come say. James Chechi question the winning, yes sir. Prepare John Dramani Mahama for the office of the president. He's Ghana's next president. And Asami Amakai and Tumfahunda. Not because me end this, I don't care about that. John Mahama me won that. Me cannot crash now. Because open one of the few people criticizing John Mahama. Abrana John Mahama, president. Ultimately, you to that confirm. So me refi kura me kai abra the late Gifativo. No, ye minister for transport. Now Bass Brandon Sagabaye. Hey, yet the John Dramani Mahama. But I'm saying this with all sincerity and all authority. And as a Pan-Africanist, I'm a kind of prepare John Dramani Mahama for the presidency. He is Ghana's next president. Because sanka MPP na winning ya me sure sanka mloto no mbeka say because Asin North was a clear test case, MPP will win the coming elections. But Kwame, Yaman Crawford ehunu statistics ni yenti ne mabi ase. Yenti we ase. Ya two aba ewo Asin North from 1996. I want you to appreciate the issues. What about Facebook no Shamai? In 1996, MPP ya two aba ni wie no. Onyamu 34.7%. And so NDC enya 63%. Naturally say ye create Asin North. Efi afi apuma hankro edi okru insia no. Me ba cho nyame Canada Facebook, enti bra Facebook se sia. Sa uba Facebook you appreciate what I'm saying better. Ye tu mra kire se ye media agro. Ye sum ye mayo. Me ka say we are the citizen show Accra 100.5 FM midin edi nana otuda ko metram ama commander Boham Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Yet the statistics not to Miss Robra Sesia, bra, Falfon, Nebo Accra, 100.5 FM, Miss Row, yet the small letters, one word, meant it him. Yet the atuo, because a one member share, Nyame Canadian Siana bed in Kakra. Now, fast forward to 2000. Yet two abani wieno. Naturally, say in 1996, and this the win year. Because don't forget, say in 96, that flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, such a Sabra no president. Now in 2000, ya two abani wieno. Na MPP aje Asin North akonya ne every NDC nsem with a whooping 56.6%. And the jail kufo was NDC nya 63%. Ewo 1996 no 4 years later offering 63% about 39.7%. Now me come anim no be hunu say Asin North no a swing constituency. Na ye kasi baby a swinger na che say entra ba ku fon sam nche ekwa ha na ba ha oba Facebook a share my mesra wa fa comment bra na Ghana fo hu se nyina na ye adwuma. Then in 2004 MPP akoso di nkonim with 58.6%. NDC asante ba form with 36.5%. In 2008 MPP san cry with 55.1%. Ana NDC nya 42.9%. Sa uba Facebook says here Accra 100.5 FM ube hunu ni ayeken. Na bisa hu say adenti ana from 2000 to 2008 MPP timetra so 3 consecutive times when we say it is a swing constituency because sabre no na akompre ko Canada Japan ana ye won kwankyere for penin a wo gira wona namu e wa mrahye bedwam. But in 2012 Sabre no na owura Tamils ana ho omote Asin Central every Asin North enu ntina me no ka say Asin Central mra hye bedwani eye owura Canada Japan eti abra NDC yes ano akonya no every MPP nsam ekodi NDC nsam ama NDC enya 51.6% in 2012 MPP nya 44.2%. Yes, streaming live. Wakra 100.5 FM. Over Facebook. There are other things that they go on more. I think say so banabe. Then in 2016, MPP SNG akonyano FNDs in some. Enya 56.8%. NDC konya 39.2%. And in 2020, wamunya NDC fonya krachi bia your friend James Jachikwesin. Yakwatu abani wie no James Jachikwesin ntime je 2 mino every MPP for her. Na onya abano ohanchechemu aduonum enum akiripo mienu 55.2%. Ama MPP enya 44.8%. Eti sa wohwe analysis na utimu say Asin North Nankasa no eya swing I can say constituency. Betimi every nchen. Then in the recent by elections sa obekaya maminka we ansa na kwanim abina drowa abra woni James Jachikwesin contest ye no abina drowa wo gina MPP anamu in the previous elections enya by elections enya about 14,193 votes enu gina hono ma 44.8%. Ama James Jachikwesin enya 17,498 votes. Ejira number 55.2%. 81 would have thought say a swing constituency the Esan MPPJ. And members here no much contributing factors. And you may now so until MPP and lose what Kunyano I was enough. Make chances here. Miss over Facebook share no credit. You can't congratulate to me. So back here in the recent elections, here you should statistics now. MPP 44%, about 42%. In the recent elections, okay, oh, quite why beautiful. I think some Islam wait the moment Facebook because what just opposite the previous elections as against the by-elections. It uba sen why no uba tiasia ebia wo fie me kan ya ubenya tiasia ne kakra ba sa uba Facebook it gives you a clearer picture. Fantastic job. Eti say me compare on your measure se on me Facebook here. James Jechi question in the 2020 elections no enya 17,498% can say vote no obenya 55.2%. Ama abna drowa ogina MPP anam no enya 14,193 representing 44.8%. But yenhwe near AC in the by-elections. Ya two abani we in the by-elections no. Na Owura Charles Opoku a ogina mu ema MPP no. Ati every ayesa abna drowa 14,000 no about 12,634 votes representing 42.28%. Adria 200 cities when you know. James Jechi question na. Ono move from 55.2% equal 57.44%. Now that is what I'm talking about. Kwache at this point. Sanke Otua, Momeyama a sin of 21 gun salute. Momeyama a sin of 21 gun salute. Momeyama a sin of 21 gun salute. Now min no machem for Mr. Ahobrase kwaso oh medru achim de your royal majesty osaje from wait for penana manin sound Ahobrase kwaso ye bodi ye kohan tuma so na masam no de mi twam e wo chimem sabi me yamode hye Ahobrase kwaso ye nua no machem for no bi ho no a ye ya adwene se aba no ye beto no one way yes san adwene no Ahobrase kwaso with all due respect ye nsue nyansa emfiri asemofo na mi nwura mu wasantimam na not take care of home so wadama I not too force say to abio o hinkase na sankura ma hunu say eye ebokun sensam no kra frɛ afanu no say o nana adwuma de say ya nansam nyina na ye hunu say o bo adwuma eso no say to wadama masam de mesra me fare manhia enye ho na menam me twam keke me nuanu mo asantefo ai ahobrase akwa so ye nsue nim de ne nyansa emfiri ase no fo waturo say me kan nyansa ne nimdia no wo mmisa mo asafo awrade abato abafu ben na ye to ne sa no abafu ben na ye to no krom hanom sa no say me dia wo me 20 ppm ye de MPP twam hey adubu an krabo a o lead MPP in 1992 no way ya sensam no aka no eti MPP na MPP di sem hunu a chenchira say so to MPP enu na se no fa kire omo no afemi nuanum votarians man kam kura na my bias Ahobrase akwanso Togbusiri togbu apada a otoso dunai masam ni twam mani nsamo mesramo mo me yenhua nyansa firi ase no fo na abafu no ya to sa chenchena ye wendis no se ndis MP ni nya dia tutia no na Ghana ho mfaso se no. What kind of a country are we building? Are we building a country or we are building political parties in this nation? Na menkutu nsre national security no man peninsa kebeya Mama yenyi capital town in kwa sin off even if it's for 3 weeks then crofona chire nyansa sem asin off what chire nimdie o ma chire nimdie o ma chire se wo mu nyimi sabi o ma chire se o ma dwen no emu nya ha te sasawa o ma chire se you can fool the people sometime but you cannot fool them all the time, and that's what I'm talking about. A higher crowd 100.5 of fam citizen show and I was so good with you live on Facebook be didn't know to that. Eti what you say nanka yese bi mususu se eyese koyi na mama de nan koyi. Now I want us to share few factors because of time of enyama binti enam so e man crofoi eluzu ye and me no I'm not surprised. I am not surprised because Abraham koto aba no me can say I say enough. One greatest mistake will be to vote against the Chikwesi. And let me say this. And yes, say one more was saying enough. No, change na NDC until number 2. They loved the man. No more the Chikwesi nankasa. It was in the previous elections, in 2020. Abre Chikwesi winning with a marginal vote of about 3,000. No, sebi. Na nalo dankwa kufado. Etimi di John Mahama sunkunim. I was saying off. So what it means by political statistics is say I say no for now in 2020 necessarily because some NDC for because some to on NDC trajectory there Abra Chikwesi to be winning here with 3,000 votes margin, you know, as affected the presidential candidate of NDC, but the presidential candidate of NDC will lose in 2020. But Uche Senya Batwana call in this by-elections are me say prepare John Dramani Mahama, he is the next president of the country. Me na meka. Oh, non tias yon konom ne gota musu. On tias ya konom gota musu. Some de ne mani. I just a man so come and attack. Mon konom gota musu. Ya kanu kratra mo. On tias ya ko wu. Oba Facebook a share mami. Adwana me no na ye. Oba Facebook a share mami. Pick a link no fatu WhatsApp pages. Manenko. Yenye juma na wi. Wow. Eti bisa on say adenti and ekrofo we lose here. Now near di kan. Monetization. Unim say asim for no e kwa me panyu no mame yedi oh Charles Poku sikano yedi oh yedi oh Charles Poku ewura de say otu da ko ne de ana wonye track bia nka boom play ne yin ka by now me jiska o YouTube ruta what am this cano monetization eti asim for no say hey na nyo man we na musi scanning no enyo man we na musi scanning no ana mo di IMF abai IMF $604 million yenya ana mo yibi koi and maminka we ansa na refi wo bia ni hon mu a akufado onyi ne botom sika nkwache da on for the salary nkwache da eti sika no mkwache ho na nyakufado dia minister bia ni ho MP bia ni hon mo be ni botom sika o MPP dia kwache asemfo sika no mu yi no the taxpayers money me no o send the taxes aba na sika no mo becheche no ma se anche na nyakrofo we na o so mo light free o mo say e be to light mo no o say sia kra de o hwe o mo ni IMF nso she na every quarter e so mo to enyina ma hoden boom e so mo to nso boom. That is the change we voted for. Yet sika so come the no and no near to abane ma. That is the change we voted for. Ghanaians deserve what they have. Ghana for you deserve it. Me enyam gwanwa what true says so nipa bonini edu o minus a penny. But I am yes you were weak journalist, you were coward journalist, you were journalist sentiment kind of crunch to me. Journalists are sabi abambi to so dia you hwene nim kind of crunch and so abambi ba dia na so mo ye nonkofo nkwa. Mohammed Mahunu Julie Belindo Bri Mahu Venu Nyaguda mo nyina mo hye obi an hye obi o Facebook bi an hye obi o Facebook bia mesra mo hye mai mahu mo ye adwuma Dominic Mahu Qualis Danso Zege Osom Fuseni Bawa mo nyina obi an hye mai ne akwa eti samusi sikani ho a mo ye den konya 200 cities and minia wo ye calculation na wa 41,000 times 200 when you kura no ubenya 30 no 200 billion kura no tinom the new currency ni buy me mechire wood 800 billion anu ye ne ye cheche keke o maye ese sika nim ye kupa be sen wa IMF ma iska ye tima nya sika e de akohonom se sika ni honom de na kyerese mu ni sika na mo mutimi nya sika ko de na mo de so boy IMF sika num because mo na mo ka kyerese sika ni ho sa sika na mo ko cha munya wai wo bie ni wo de salary ba ko cha semfo akwoche sika sen ana semfo ka se ye nya hohuri anim nkosoro ye ntese nkrofo bio ye nim nyansa ye beki sika no so ye beto tiamo mesramo mo bia wo ga na nsuo nyansa mfi ase no fo mesramo mo bia wo ga na nsuo nyansa ase no fo akire nyansa ne nim de Monfa Ghana capital town kwasen of 3 weeks. What? Enkrofo be nim nyasa sen. O ma chire to me say. O 200 Ghana cedis na ntimi ntomagene. Say, wo drink some dream we had first hour. O 200 Ghana cedis na ntimi ntomagene. Now ladies and gentlemen, these are very delicate matters that we must talk about. And we are saying them devoid of political infiltration or partisanship. We are not tabling these matters because we hate one political entity as against the other. But for the forward march and betterment of our people, we must spew this truth. And in tandem of our destiny and in wanting to build our democratic credentials, to consolidate our democratic gains, we need to establish some of these facts. You cannot fool the people all the time. We didn't know to that. Make no correct to me. Over Facebook, I share mine. Fuseni, Bawa, share Frank, Abdullah. No, I do fatty. Mahunu, also share. Zego, so, Munina, Monsha, mine, and Queen. Etienne, number 1. Number 2. I see no for who say. Abra yakwa kuma by elections no. Omudin fidie ahodo ekwan. Kwame unya video bia na hu hia o de ka kire me ye bebo na. Omudin fidie ahodo ko eye kuma wu. Sa omu yakwan no. Sa na yadanko daadado yi. Ye to aba ni wie na NS anim ewu ni ye against amankwa ene dua 2 no. Ana enfidie ahodo no omu yi free eye kuma wu ebe sin de kwase off. Kwame sa video na papa na kire se infidie ye egu ha ni nyina mo hwe ye de kwase off no nya sa video ni mame. And if indeed so when your video back no ye ma guy no call ye na guy na kire se ya to aba na wie okuma wu mu hwe o ma ja kwa no nya sa video no so afama me pese o mu etemi o mu hwe be o mu se me tum na me kire se I'm not here to lie. What dey atuma na? What dey tuma ka kire me? What dey tuma ka kire me? Me ni anum se me ka no kra kire.
Na yes.
Eti no o mu
ah se o hwe na se o mu tim na ye kwan no no ma ja. No ma ja fi se enfuturo ne dɔɔso futuro ne amanfoɔ pii onhu baabi a nti bɛsrɛ paa so mɛhwɛ kwan no na ɔmonyɛ na machine no dɔm asesa machine baako kora di ɛyɛ kuma dade ase lodu no machine baako kora ɛni so sɛdeɛ teɛ no mfuturo na agye akwan ne so afa onhu nti yɛsrɛ na yɛsrɛ Zampeni for say, when I said, Omuntim may kwan no major. No major, we said, and futuro in the dorsal. Futuro a month for P. Onhu baby, the vessel pass on my ship quino. No money. The machine, the master machine back of credit, a jet a quan is wafa. Onhu, yesterday, na yesterday. Zampeni for say, when I said, Omuntim may kwan no major. No major, we said, and futuro in the dorsal. Futuro a month for P. Onhu baby, the vessel pass on my ship quino. No money. The machine, the master machine back of credit, a yukumo daddy asilu do no. Machine back of cry in this. Said it here no futuro na agye akwan so afa onhu tiesre na yesre zampeni for say onhu na say omuntim na ye kwan no major fi say en futuro ne dɔɔso futuro ni amanfo pii onhu baabi a nti bɛsrɛ paa so mɛhwɛ konhu tiesre na yesre Zampeni for say, when I said, Omuntim may kwan no major. No major, we said, and futuro in the dorsal. Futuro a month for P. Onhu baby, the vessel pass on my ship quino. No money. The machine, the master machine back of credit, a young yesterday, na yesterday. Zampeni for say, when I said, Omuntim may kwan no major. No major, we said.
Make a capital town, obi the one somebody. A queer someone or say, capital sing. No, South Women was in a note too. I am very sad that I am from Ashanti. Oh, Mr. Ominia, don't be sad. Because only many times I say don't be sad. What's your statistics, Nekra? In Kumau. Elections no mudi can't hear now na uraba so ahonom no as against by elections no oye vote extrapolations now Abra Ernest Enim with 300 votes. Ewuni the recent by elections. No, NDC Ghana over 1,000 votes. It means even NDC by marginal political statistics, enya more votes as the MPP Kumawu, even though MPP win here. It in your channel say MPP for Nankasa no more drum home our sentimental. And until NDC, it made over 1,000 votes home in the by elections. Na MPP the only 300 votes and account. Eti Kumawu for Sabi, we should not only blame them. I know say you move pray you the anytime shall say free micro match mono. Obi to me from sada or your chin now fire. Ada Ghana ya anyway la match for. Wo de mukro ha. Ya hwe so ye benya mpanyifo bi na ye no mo adi enkomo. Kuna Liz Johnson Clifford on so asene de Eric Kwabena amankwa or say work bro more fire. More fire. Now when say Nana Akufo-Addo prejudicial comment ne so make am say one of the reasons in tia ema asemfo eto abati MPP. Nana Akufo-Addo say owura jechi question the fiase a obetimi ababeso ana Nana Akufo-Addo wo judge. Who made Nana Akufo-Addo judge over jechi questions case? Or a Supreme Court judge and not a Justice Tokunu. Now wait, and yes, subduke. This is a prejudicial matter. Mama me kwa man so na me ne NDC. Enfimfi mentem titreni. Prof Bakope, Prof 1, Prof Richard Kofi. Asiedu entwen komo. Papa we ma follow no. Me share na bad. Onim nyansa pa. And nani adin mikase anka professor there. Obey ku ba chale. Eni adin kurase yi. Prof yam akwaba. Na prof bibi abako.
Oh, yam adu. Yeah, fine.
Na mesrawo ni edi kan o hwe abato no e course no a u general overview ni edi kan.
Me da semini am share with you for any nkan so video from ho bibia mchedia generally no you say about on e kwaso ndwimo ye share police for one kaka yi for one kaka na political party na kaka so bia ye send asubiraba ampaso yi ewo mra obia pe voter say onyano onyanye. There were other outside factors and areas say election process no be invisible forces are dampare IDP EMA obiati say no be amfa etuo enko police station dia na invisible forces etum di tuo say won mo tutu nkofo ne opapa grass na dey. That was the only time area had them. But you can't the peaceful nature of the elections here. Like I said, it didn't you. And also police phone so we need breaks all the time behind any open. And no my
okay.
But that aspect, that aspect about my police will put a true election day. I say yes because
that's right.
They are helpless. But I'm sorry to know the room and
rubber bullet crash.
Yes, at least. Yes. So in general, there was peaceful elections and I think not for actual again. Nyawopeno wakati Ghana for. I have put to no that Ghana for because this year na ya trust.
Okay, I realize now more that vigilant. At what point, Anna, Cratch Nibi, who say, yeah, na is so your ready. It's so here saying, I know I should no be any so jenny. But if you are saying, not opposed to us on the patchy. How was the vigilance played? Yeah, then the money too from who said, Cratchy MPP near us a soldier for a tad, me a chino.
That election, we know. Your family say, you call election of our life. The two was say the Muja age say yeah my point no BTJB because the group of us enough they deserve better and now welcome so much so what resolving and resolving
yeah
me could say you see yeah pulling agent training it's training pulling agent for good 5 days the training on all strategies are entering from about doctor waiting the outreach. So the platform from Mbe to Mbe, no, and they update on the new strategies that officer will use. And this help the agent say at any point in time, any trick they are back, no one's fun. It was one of such tricks in MPP near Okosa Sugar today. Now Okotuaba. Okay. No, of course, a good MPP ID card. Say, or MP officer on the Senate Jana. And you know, there was a calculated plan to disturb the people. Okay. No raise alarm. There were a lot of incidences. Counterfeit for young man.
Na ebi check counterfeit.
Oh yes.
Wow.
And police in here. Oh no. Police no but I between you have say if you are there. Now what we walk to aba. We don't say police are there. Wow. What can you me and me right.
That be say no there ebia na post no efri ase enough na post ni so to aba na he's entitled to
you have to go and vote. What's what I can say?
Esa kwade na tade ne ko ende no kre.
Yes, it's a junior the year time na mpia se.
Matias.
And also on trouble criminal.
Oh sir.
David. Who can offer so already no. There were some lapses. You know, Erika Kramer had the troll, young election that to me. So, police officers do how what do I can listen? 5 years. What is him and made them answer to you, but what kind of edition because your markets uncle for not the man, and put it in one question. Baby, dear, obeying anything, I cannot have more. So, we are having a handful of those people around. No, you have monitor. I think that one of them was this guy I'm making. Okay. And yes, we were able to stop.
There was another incident. Because my name so to me this video no. Paitu. Edin ya day. Paite. Paite. Because my name chairman Bacho Jinaso. A video ya. Na as post ni bi kwaji scafe electoral commissioner bi as a ojisika bi fro bi honom na post ni kokko. My name say asam no beto wanimu a. Nanso one thing so there we have a video. They are working on it already. I had beto Facebook. Out him say one of the electoral commissioners no. Ni etete no. Yes say me pese be body. By salary say before be teachers can this says can my but o hwe sika no a fresh e be about 1,000 to 22,000 cedis. Ana post the meeting say say the amaso onya adwuma. Ana obi call report ma post ni say na ekoso nto oba no. Ana say first can me and minim say asem ni bi beto wani mu na fa connect monetization no mai.
Yes, now, that is not the only issue I buy. Okay. Money. What a CCA police station. No go set one machinery or into Tikanu Ghana must go. Hey, name of 200. Yes, name of 200.
Oh, minus a cadimono. Yanya Ghana must go ask home.
Yes. Every police station, you are not going to watch any. So I discussed with the general secretary. Secretary was on the ground.
Oh, okay, chairman. I'm Brasia Kwanso, Kwame Bachobra. I'm Brasia Kwanso, Jinasumai. Yeah, there are 2 Facebooks this year.
Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. How man no? Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. How man no? Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. How man no? Sit down. You sit down. Sit down.
And me pacho just a quick many video ni fro chairman pacho Jinasuma just a quick one. Oba my hunu wo hwe sika no do be sen. Me ka say 1,000 Ghana cedis. Pacho sanfa to my. me can say 1,000 Ghana cedis. Into Uber Facebook, mami hunu o here sika dodo no be saying. Na one my Facebook and ye can so you will not appreciate. Into Mr. Bra Facebook, bra posting in any bra say bring the money. Yes, uncle. Some fatu on na pate fatu on na.
No, sit down. Sit down. Let the process is going on. This process is going on. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. How man no? Sit down. You sit down. No. Sit down. Let the process is going on. This process is going on. We are all just watching. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. How man no?
I think say it be say chairman to us, but it's not too late to meet me about the whole about here. Abra electoral commission ni be say okwaje bribe say den you say okwakoye adwuma mana police ni ache no nanim hantwe. Was first can bra na we skay any police ni kran ka my account. Chairman nti ni eda so no.
Yes. Yes, into the smartness on the part of our police agents on the ground that you're training on. And you see, Americans from time to time we are updating them about the tricks, air costs. And you know, we trick back on all my police. You see, the police were very professional on that day. Very professional. And some of the Canadian will act also. Say, what promising they want to be the best security organization in the whole West Africa and out of the world. So they were aiming towards that. In fact, about 2 years, police service, you know. In fact, we're born somebody. What happened is that the duty of the election because election now you didn't say they win.
Yeah.
Based on what we were doing, we didn't say they win.
That's right.
And the one watches the canon. Also was calculated a bad problem.
Oh, but chairman, it is almost much fertilizer.
Oh, that.
Oh, chairman, you need a suit for me. So much fertilizer. If you weigh much 200, how much fertilizer? Chairman, with you.
Aye. Me as a chairman, I was not privy to this thing. So I say.
Okay.
Meaning, so you will be on the question, they are fine. But me as we do, because I party blaming fertilizer and I say, leave it and you made the amber. Maybe you'll be no word there. So, you know, I'm a professor, so I profess. I don't want to lie. Yeah.
Okay.
And see, what happened? No, and I remember the picture.
Okay.
And see, all the time they are letting for us how to counter it. Not also paying them, but just to let them stop what they are doing. In Today, what if they call police station side, what we did, Mr. I consulted my general secretary.
Okay.
And the chairman for the big dinner, they did what they can. And they were supported by party apparatus and other branch executives. And we adopted a strategy to downplay this kind of watch and what they are saying. We downplayed it. You come and see, so we downplayed it. In the biggest kind of cry, so that they need to say, "What was it?" So, was free here. That's what we did. And we mounted a lot of strategies to counter it. But they thought initial stages, number one is which is because our letter loss, you know. The map I say you open so we got to mount. What I say?
Yes, Matthias.
So so there was some level of fear on the part of them. They say, you know, and we won't say that now they have everything on their side, so they can share the money blood countries. So while doing that, let's find ways. I better say at the end. In fact, they can't sell it there. Yes,
okay.
Until they were saying about that, people are not.
Finally, my area strategy. How did you do this magic? Finally.
Then I say, I want to enter show you. We are going to take the place. Oh, we are really.
Give the money to him. Bring it. Bring it.
That's right.
And you know, we election, we na litmus test, and the marriage, and the whole, and it's not the whole Ghana. Because Ghana, say you say, I'm more, Nanko Fu, I dare all ya, and more, my new guy. You big guy, I dare say, I say, you didn't have to be about the mind. So you're
sit down, you sit down, sit down. No, sit down. Let the process is going on.
Now, and that's the gospel truth. It is very bad and terrible. So we have to explain issues to the people. And we were staying with them. We were staying with them in the locality.
Okay.
People were there.
Okay.
But there was no message for them.
Okay.
See, for us, we went there purely for submarine operation. And we were there till the last time we were about to year. So the strategy is about getting in touch with the people and telling them the truth, what they are saying. And they know, say they are aware. So if you talk to them, they appreciate it. And if it goes on this way,
all right. Finally, victory way signal being a sending ahead of the 2024 elections. Finally.
The signals are clear. Say, MPP form one from Ghana for because a government in power with all the state machinery, ministers from head to toe, MP from head to toe, all the results are there, everything is with them. No abba, I say no. Not say no for my one road, no ye way, no ya street, you get my amount, then these people vote against you and increase the margin crown I want to last for a last 3 years. That should tell you that people are not happy about your performance. And from 14,000 something, what about 12,000? So it means people don't like you again.
Yeah, because chairman, no analysis now because NDC in the previous elections, you know, 2,400 plus. But when you buy elections, no about 3,700. A whooping jump of about 1,000 votes. Unlike MPP, when you have 4,906 or so. But yet, two abaniwi no manya 15,200 something. They added only 300 votes. And they no chese hono even do anyam stronghold no. More appreciative votes. But ye ba eya say no for hono no a NDC mom eba soro more am MPP sote.
Yes. And the signals are clear on the wall.
Yeah.
The Ghanaians want change. And nobody can undermine it. And nobody can fight against it. Ghana for us to strength and say MPP, you do on humble.
All right.
Now, I been coming from Chato. I had a fertilizer. When we saw cocoa fertilizer,
I'm going.
Cocoa fertilizer, never found you on the Mahamman or the show. Mobile, more trauma on.
Now, chairman, my miss asked the same way. Saturday, Muslim man, Chef Eliza, you. And of Eliza and some coach on class. And we there who is our moche. You, chairman, my no, I say, Unimre, so Professor Richard Kofi Asidu, NDC Central Regional Chairman, and any train come enter Yene Abna. Kwabena ma better say no they say the enchekram say the next chief justice because court no so do what entry any ofuri on mo be ni ntino ye ni be din komo na wabo enchire mo. For those of you who are not aware Obrajim Jechikwesi ye tena nasem so obeka ya ye kwaji some restraining order against his campaign say I should not say that my men can say bia Jechikwesi lawyers per se anka ye ma ne kwan ma ne campaign but Attorney General ampene because Attorney General thought say there's nothing like national assignment in adia Jechikwesi here no ama chachumuni omo akadom hoji but if we are say no ye man ho kwan say onkonkwan in the campaign but then na say after elections no whatna assembly so enti abena wa hanom ye ne no ebedi enkom but over Facebook ebi mu say sika no any 2 times say sika kese match over 2,000 plus I'm just scanning over 2,000 plus cra Isaac Newton, Venunya Guda, Ya Gladys, Lily Mackenzie, Winye Raphael and a Dixon Dagadu. But Mr. Mamina, this quick education. And your police need a quadri bribe. Because I want to Lily Mackenzie said, so Ghana police can work like this. Hey, what a fantastic agit, Mr. I don't want us to be defaming them. Name on police, no, na. I'm told, say NDC, polling agents, no catch and say, a year MPP penimbi, Amma, electoral commission, ni ba could be Sika, Ebeshin Kutupa. Into over have video, na police didn't do say, bring the money. Aha, not just what you says, can name account, no, says can the yeah, account, me, yes, sure. Abra
Nana
na any mom to say
Eradia Dumo, serving God and country.
The Eradia say. Say yes, you treat it has to do with the court system. You know, so him asemo that puniti a yehwehwe abasa ne sre. Ne yesi ne kosofa. Yewura jachi kwese ho. Woni yeni ewo asɛmdi bia dem. Ahyase besine edien na ye ne yetifo ne ahwefo etwase hu no. The boys in your court.
No, the last but one time I call court in a year last Friday, and I watch you na ne defia dana ye call court her ladyship nature say a year jaja would net say assembly so to moi for Mary Mammy Ekue Yanzu. It's not Samson or chair say a year motion na a lawyer for and assembly for Edema with Munyan for Jachikwe Sena or more person car or penino. Obenya kwan na wetumi aye ne campaign into no variation motion na che say a daily basis trial no na kompeso obotu go che say wo hwe edafiada na che say eyade a ne adwuada no sa court ne entena se na benada so na wo mo to aba no ne wukuada eye holiday na che say nra no na fofida nti na ene nkwa ne dai wo
ma facha me na ye ma hwefo nso mra Facebook court process na abena eka ho asem nyina no mesremo ye de agu ye Facebook wo Accra 100.5 one word enti brabe hakra ma hu je chikwesi ma hu kuji to blakwa is it Gizela
ene dia ene hanatete no na shefufu
ti ba to bra Facebook sesi na behwe na abena ka no beti ase yenko
enti or chair say na Nyankopon ya adoma china so ye Mother's Day ntine che say wo mutimi entena asem ne so ntine che say ne da ewo ho no mo na wo hwe motion kwa variation motion na lawyer for ne de coin na nka enura day 28 na nka omope but na eye afofida ni che say ja ne de be share ne na ene no so fi wa Nyambo e Mother's Day ni ntine che say ejuada so court ne ntena sit available date biom eye ne benada eti judge ne che say ene no fi no ma efie bena ene no fi ho no ma ene ke ye kwa asemisi na efie bena de ko ina no ke betina so ebena da wuku ada sa fi next week ekono that is July 4 no na eno ena ansa na ene no bedru ho no mkwa na che se bena da na ye to abana no ene mranim for etwitwaje onmonyafo James Jachikwesen esa file eye application for fra eno om da kwakodom court of appeal say wo mo nhwe na sa temu na eba na anu fi ada no June bus ne de to so no miensa no June 23 ne say ene twamu a court atetena ni na ebeye on daily basis no daily basis na wo mode call ye na wagwa atu agu a ne nyina so ba akone say so wo hwebre na nanka wo se odi assembly from last week Tuesday up to Friday na Tuesday no wo mode sa application ne call ye no nam so e ma ye call asetena ukuada no kwa ne yawada no ukuada no ma me ne kire say yawada no de ye ma na emu mefiada no ko pani ni pa
oba na ti
assembly so pani ni pa efiada no obetumi aba na se o ma se de be obenya bre akwakoye ne campaign adwada so court ne international so say or ample time campaign period na wo mo airpen no wo de be ma na emom enye wo mo asem no wagi atum because motion na kasa na ya bo atu agudada enti no enne no ye call ye no na
that is a dan no asem ni nti ye hwe bi ni ye kan ne
enti na ye call na che say asem edaba maso ne say ye mranimfo no wo mo court of appeal na wo mo court of appeal no na che say enka notice agesa komode ebre eye otemuafo no na afei eye state prosecution me cha attorney general mo so gina aban na ne na che say otemuani ni kire say wono wahu wo court records ni but ono ne copy de ne nsan kan ya ha obetimi atena se na wa
say no de onyan so and
exactly emra no na the eye complainant na che say state prosecution no wo so che say wo so nsan kan wo so saka wo copy eti na che say mra kwan so no ye say mo bre a wo ye de be serve yo mo na afi wo so be file wo response e de aba enti no efri enne ekosi edabenada ye be kwa asem no such as wo nyina de wo response no aba na asanie ni mu no che say ansa na no kwa ne ba be ba no na che say mmanimfo e de magya chikwesi ne kire say ye ya wo wo asem e wo court of appeal and I say court of appeal na court no so ama wo mo ayi said motion say ko mo fa me serve wo mo ntino asenie na kasa na criminal charges no anka e ba be hyase ene no yentimi en hyase entino e say wo mo na sa motion ye chese stay omo e motion ne beto eye judge ne eye state prosecution anima eno ye stay off proceedings that say because of assembly court of appeal ntino as I say wo mo
CMG lawyer they say as a pair yibi me so mo pa bibi mu niti eyi no mo go mti ye CMG lawyer na ti ano
na che say asenie no yentimi ento aso san say asem no ne fa bi e wo court of appeal a eho atemu enya maye enti eno eho asem pote na ne ye court a ekosiye na ni nyina mu no just say said justice in a kind and I said judge in a kind and one state prosecution almost so F4 so almost so kind it's a seven say intimate tongue so I just send a coin so no ye PA no so no a idea we share James Jachiquesi na fine say na wife power chef fufu na mrenimuni Sammy Jenfi on one so na ye nkita we dey for ten the men this amenyuku no onu na gina wo manemu e kasama wo ma no wo che say I said ye emra no edi nkan aye adwuma na anu ade etwam no chese fiada no said ye anase wuku ada no mpo opanini nya akwanya se fiada asetena no pa wo ma ampa so panini na ma afi de wo moto aba na wi a wadi nkunim na chese wo mo hwe ani mu ase emra ne be ye adwuma wo mo ensam de omda kwakodom court of appeal a all pese atemuo na aba se wo mo se ba be start daily trial no eye court of appeal no enquire no ha wo mbongu no wo mo pese nka won ka bi ma wo mo ntini ye be ko asetena ne so no na chese daily trial no ya bo
at me pese me hu the demeanor where can we try say bia the looks
okay said ye na okay yeah bia be ka say ne bobre anasa ne tebia bobre na esa say
mame I need the English dictionary.
The Bobrene is more of stature,
but the demeanor, like
and then tibia.
Say, Jachiko, we're doing kunim away. But Mammy, who know quickly now, we are in so
okay, Openino, a free emra na seni any fiti as any nano. Who's on Nakasa naturally, he comes out as Obia. On pen oye di kakra ni ade is quite reserved entino or the di na say ya court nyina wo tie ni mo me hu say wa ye tense ase wa ye dudu ase assumption so chenchene but no oye di throughout be na de ohu say no osrepa na no last week say ye pustu na so on kasa na o ka che say asemo say me manfo ni gu animo enu kwa che say omu nyina atentene ni entino media for the people this and Canada, he was straight exactly papa ne the for the I onya asem geta
bana me tunu fo nya brofo bia na ebrofo mo mfa ba kono na brofo nya
papa ba ko papa ba
brofo no
ka ne sie so ka brofo sa wan twa
brofo no
so ahu ente ne no kwa pa nti no ba ne de ndie mu da ba ne de no osere hwe videos ne kwa osere sa ene so kra no wo hwe ya wo se Sammy Jenfi kasa no no ogina ne nche pe but previously no ya wo gina mu ba wo hye da ba mu se ne so wa hye fufu a je se ni nyina achi nkunim de ni anigye eti ye hwe se da na de be kwa kwato aseni ne so ne hu de ebe kwa kwesi
enti ye nye ne sei why
ma te me twa wachi o
Funny from Alakbar.
Alakpa.
Find it from Allah.
That's how me in Bible so na me and journalism or seen any action. Ay, kromade asem ni
Find it from.
All right, ma yanko ahomano so na ye ne lawyer Chum Berima and Chinkomo, a private legal practitioner. Na mi ray nitina Bobie or Kwabena nim dear. Ebambre German 1992 constitution is reso and a DC Troy. Mira Yamakwaba. O frame a Henibasa na mitiada. What can you say? Min champ upon a note to that. Baby will be but oh, Bojuma so. Oh, Bojuma. That's minimum say NDC best actually. Oh, Bojuma. Panya Minshra near Juman. But now straight to the point. Your correspondent, Dinkomo, but from pocket legal perspective. I say pocket because then she's not a legal luminary. Una oye lawyer ni mapa. I'm going to say so. A dear pa potting and I say a tear say faji chikwisi assistant and a koi.
Okay. Somewhere last year, I buying the I bought a quite different. I think I'm going to be in town and the man to be in that. From any man into no any. And Chris Abel, Mamma, that money. I was now, I was. They are for a family person from back home, several months, and then some memoir from the High Court, and then we have to be a court of appeal. And at some point, at the Supreme Court. And then the Supreme Court came out with their view on what they think should be done. I don't know, my name is Brenda Yokopimo. I think no, yeah. I think no, for a different verdict against what the Supreme Court thinks. And so I had my name, you are not. Every time I say, well, yeah, you see, I show in India, but you're showing in now that you still an MP left. In good day, but then it becomes a member of parliament.
Okay. Yeah, per se, my NTRCB. Yeah. Because I know now I generated the controversy. Okay. Ebimu susu say it's likely say ye be jeli jechiko isi and say oh he Ghana mamrano a menim baby ye quote potin there. It was say at the point of filing would denounce and I renounce would do citizenship no krampa unya certificate abodin krata be say no kre you have renounced it. Now at the time of filing no na owura jechiko isi unyai and that even though abra ye to about no kre certificate no enye sana emrane kan. And I've also heard the likes of Okujoto, Honorable Okujoto Ablakwa, and ebimu aka informative former President Mahama so ekase. Emrane say an MP and as we emrashe bedwani and enye so dual citizenship and not a parliamentary candidate. Mr. Let us appreciate the issues well. And then it just yet I confused.
I know that your constitution that one name to the constitution which is Article 94, maybe at the moment Article 94 no number so copy more 40. Yeah, Article 94 no never mentioned anything parliamentary candidate. I'm not anything parliamentary candidate. The more say for a person shall not qualify to be a member of parliament. A member of parliament. You use a make as a because I think that you are so in India will see an MP election.
Yes.
You need to be sworn in before you can be a member. Now that I make a talk about them and I make a good president. But don't forget, between 7 December 2015 to 7 January 2021, President Mama was the one who was the president. What does it? The next one was not paid as president. Because we're not president. We're elected, but we're not sworn in, we're not president. The reason why I agree with that is I think you are the one who interviewed it.
Yes.
Our case said the Supreme Court said, and indeed the Supreme Court said in a very big time way. Correct? Minia.
Lawyer.
Another university. When you produce your transcript, national certificate was unkaya. Does it confirm that you have completed the university?
Osankai.
No, me that was it.
Dabi.
Me Zanka my certificate. But I have my transcript.
They said transcript on actually. Certificate in the end, a crack a DBD dance, but what okra a transcript being in idea. That is where we.
Any person who applies to the authorities in those Western countries, especially I'm going to the UK example. I can be one to be I can document it better.
Okay.
I cannot show it to you over.
That's fine. That's fine.
I can from our when you submit such applications to the court, sorry, to the home offices and those things now. They write to you or to your lawyers.
That's
right.
Your
lawyers to you. And that letter will tell you that ABCD has gotten to us and you are working on it and that you get our final decision at time. If you're better, you will know a court filing in your money. So you need a certificate in impact or that interim evidence which produce and show that.
But lawyer, how would you respond to other school of thought in their political mathematics? Was say senior kind, or say a member of parliament in dual citizenship, and of course it is at the point of qualification. Ansah na baba MP senior wankasa kind. So in the process of qualification, a bit mama MP no, that's a wunya certificate na. There are some school of thought who say so wunya certificate no. The entity man qualify my MP because then obey MP no now dual citizenship it becomes a problem. So in the process of qualification and now dual citizenship no you free and at that time no ebia no renounce but no any certificate and also
okay. So the evidence of telling me what dual nationality is my passport. When I show you my British passport and then my Ghanaian passport together, that shows that I am a dual nationality. I belong to the British and I belong to Ghana as well.
That's right.
So where I am unable to show you the British one and I show you only the Ghanaian one, am I a dual national? It's a very simple question. I agree with that school of thought and I will come back. Analysis from the at the time of, let's say, as you are saying, qualification filing, that question was not having in his question anything called Canadian passport.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He had returned it to the Canadian authorities.
Okay.
And if I say somewhere June 2020, or the court 2019 November. Okay? November 2019, I'm not admitting it. So I saw a few about back to Ghana. Maybe a few minutes, yes, no person come back to Canada. Well, never I would go to Canada. But for some reason, I practice immigration law. So when it comes to this, what I say? So where never I want to Canada because I didn't know to Canada easily. And also not the court last year, the year 2019. So if he had wanted to go back to Canada, even in 2020, he couldn't have entered without a visa. And he couldn't have told the authorities that, oh, I have my passport, but I
okay.
didn't before, and I'm now coming back for it. It's not possible.
Okay.
Okay. The point that we all need to understand is that the man at the time of filing was not a dual nationalist. There's something that we call in law intention or mens rea. Mens rea behind the dual nationalism, no, and it's about returning it in the passport. But that reason, he had no intention to keep it again.
Okay, but I'm recording finally. Me found you na yankoto ade kakra na yemre fi bedi nkomo. Let's look at this. It is alleged. I put it under the bracket of allegations because you're a lawyer. But Ebimu say Nana Dodankwa Akufo-Addo has made some prejudicial comment in legal circles. Yes, some of friends Sir Judique say James Jechi question at the Efiasia ebeye den so baba asumfo enti asumfo no ento aba no entiano me bacho abribe so ne yakase assembly ye Sir Judique and prejudicial. And would you say another Dodankwa Akufo-Addo kind it qualifies in that bracket?
It is more than that. It fits in appropriately.
Wow.
Why would a president who says he's a lawyer make such offer? What is it I would know? Then they would know my name.
What if he was speaking in context?
What context? Is he also aware that as a lawyer, no, somebody can be acquitted and decided by a court of competent relation on a card or If you are aware, and no be a different court to be
That's right.
It's a woman in the star. Why would you make such an utterance or such a comment? A president who says he's a lawyer and should know better. Who can I think him and make Ghana one acre? The amount of people he's going to jail. No, I think not will be in blue again. Do you understand what I said?
But what I say?
It means they are going to be in pain again.
Wow.
How can your president be talking like this?
It's contentious.
What else? Then you get attorney general also on a different tangent, also stealing the same thing. I didn't know my enemy.
Wow.
The same books you read, you have read them. Okay? And we know and we will follow you closely. Boot for boot, match for match. And what everything that you do are going to do. The Constitution says you are proving you are innocent until proven guilty. But you are pronouncing guilty on political platforms. President, the former attorney general for that matter, pronouncing guilty to a defender even before the court will even speak. Meanwhile, the matter that you are even having before the court now, you very close your case. Attorney general come closing the case. And then attorney general closing the case, the defendant has the right to enter no case submission. For once more can what can you I was a baby yano. It's not what we do. The court and the girl, but what not to
okay.
Okay, so there are so many stages to go. And if you understand this process very well, you can't be making that or this comment.
And do you think say commenter president make here no insunsuanso bi asemwa anatemwa judges in the baba anase commenter president make here o kase anabi kase yes subjudicate ebetimi edi hu bi ato judges so same day no so because then or say fiase obetimi aba. So people conclude say so kwafiase okwafiase a enkrofo bi beka say bia president na ashom kutupa e bi nso anentisa wan kwafiase nso bi beka say I mean I come back.
You know it will be in his best interest if you want to be the normal person that he's supposed to be. Reasonably, what he's supposed to do is that he needs to apologize for that kind of unguarded comment or making
you call that unguarded comment?
Of course, I mean it's not guarded.
Wow.
It's not guarded. You can't say that, my brother.
But it was said on a political platform. Maybe I'll bet man a political statement, don't I?
Can you make a political statement about somebody who's standing before a court? Now you know that if that matters, who can want them you have to think around it and cannot go inside. And you're making a prejudicial statement that he's going to go in jail. Are you the judge? Have you seen him judge before? When you're there.
Anyways.
So how can you make that comment?
Okay. Lawyer.
It's unfair. And you need to apologize. And let me tell you,
okay. Okay.
If they should even do what you are even calling, let's buy a lesson for about what could have them because they were sent off as parliament can be you lose. I'm telling you from what I saw about it. I was one because they were parliament can for the MPs. Here to the sober. Mr. Penny, that I followed you there.
MPP ana.
MPP no there. Charles
Opoku.
Charles Opoku.
Oh, but say no Kasanswa, I made that talk because all here even the 2020 elections are. Whilst Jechi Kwesin winning with 3,000 votes, you know, Nana Akufo-Addo winning John Mahama. So it means Akufo-Addo was popular than John Mahama, even in the 2020 elections.
2020.
So, dynamics necessary. Okay. All right, lawyer. Abubrase kwanso emrinti ye de besi anom na ya da wase se unya emre maye yakoba yebedi tabia herbal center ho adanse achro eclipse collateral association afin so heart builders real estate and so association sanso na greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Top Choco, or say Choco Latte, and Quick Credits and Investment Micro Credit Limited. And so I say, now posting in a drone there. Yes, I know that Ubia Efa, or my papa, Big Brother Niger fans. Simbuha. Ode yanko to ade kakra. Yaba, empenyufo ha no mo a ye no am ebetwetwe enkomo. Midin de na otu dako. Stay on.
Hey, Kwabena. Kora mkoda. Emano siden kwa. Tabia takum wedi emema yedro no eme yenya hoden ene hoden ye ayemema dro enu ti na banme bi ahia bi no etufo ene atofo ene obi opedidu etu aton bia enko chemical shops pharmaceuticals ene herbal shops bia e wo Ghana hanu be bia anase freying e wo 0243 686861 ana 0245 749206 sankatwe FDA fo agiatu kai se tabia takum de bemme bia ye takum not recommended for lactating mothers, pregnant women and children under 15.
Mira, na de na ofre djuma ba ya se waye bosanse. E di asemwa.
Binihwe mafo kwa na ekwo wo mo animu. Bosia kura mi pedia me de abobra so a. Menya bi.
NS3 Eclipse Collateral Management for Abamaye. Waye prime brokerage service. Na no se de tie nie. So we japade na wo ho nkrata. Wutumi de nkrata ne beja Eclipse Collateral Management. Na so bi nso we japade ebia na ne nkrata no animu anom. Na ope bosia. Ye de wo nkrata ne yensi achi ba manipa no ejibosia etua ehon faso ma wo ankrata ne ye wo de ani di free
nese woni akura ntue
emane ha okra esanse wono so wo ajapade a wode ba yenti no eno na bank de beton wabra won kwo wo de ne ho kra
na kiresa me nkrata da dem no ebetumi ama manya sika wabra me japade no eho nka
sapepepe obehu Eclipse Collateral Management e wa Denta Pantai Junction at Denta new site hwa 0543832466 Eclipse Collateral Management. Think safety and decent income.
Usika seme nkoyiana. Quick credit siasia se. Sika pe ennafom. Intina yabasa yebe cheche wo yambosia boncheshe yanho. Wutumi babosia edifi asuya ye fee 1,500 Ghana cedis. Edeko. Na niya uhiane wa national ID card. Unhia sa ubetu susu. Unhia awawa. Yenjise kebia antoho. Unsansu unhia se. Uni yembe buye futuo bia. Quick credit wo homao say ye dwana wo pese wudi ana wo pese wo hye ejuma fofrase ana say ye school fees ana po eyeye wo sumi ejuma ye fo nso ye wo bi mamo na mum kai say ye mobosua wo internet so afenso o mantika krobia batan Bank of Ghana Ansah wo dwumedie yimu enti tutumri kana freyen wo 0302 200390 ana 0596 920 833 Quick credit London made simple. Kai said, Jumedie yin shishaye kakra wo ho.
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be count.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric Samoya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system Nabribia. Ya Timu. Sasa dear, a man for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, Drodon dance yes, and Yarwa will nipa and Yina etimi banaso. Ene nyaruwa kesian kaya wutini din ene ho ka na oyemu ahyew nyina no ebo ye ho ban afri ho enna wo mpo a omu wa nyaruwa ne dada na omunum doctor enuro no enum Imbusaba Mesa no a emo ahoden pintin ya wo muntimpo se yare ahye omu ho Imbusaba Mesa ewo kanshi ene o man mu babia ye to enuro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahyehyɛ sɛ adwadie nkratwe Madia to Museye.
Oh la la! Edruso! Accra 100.5 FM at the night train. Bawakwemo, brother any yawada biara. If it's 9 p.m., I copy 12 midnight. What do you say? Who be now take it? Now I enjoy riding it. And one say, chukuchak, yabe foul, and what was Sibabia, Oko biara. One no pass some Tuesdays. Brother any yawada biara on Accra 100.5 FM, 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Accra 100.5 FM, Wabat Tele, Radio Go 90.5 FM, your power station. Yewasi Radio 89.7 FM, Ketekrache West. You're streaming live on Facebook and a Radio BBO, Freedom and more. Family GH also Accra. This is our world. All on board. Obia MFO the night train. And you chuku chaka.
Your station. Accra FM. 100.5. That's the sound of a man. Well, don't you know? Yeah.
Funny from Allah, woya, sitting Allah, woya, funny from Allah, woya, sitting Allah, woya, funny from.
All right, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Accra 100.5 FM. This is definitely your number one show here in the capital and beyond. Jumedi anything to the Citizen Show hosted by Kwabena, Bobie, Ansah, Commander Bohamene, Metremu Amano, Midin Edinana Utudako.
Now the mood are they inside here. Be like say I want buy Dubai. So mind to
Enche yebe remna yedin komo but then penny for be brainstorm joining on Facebook. Omaka home Jumadi no ekoye pa itwase ye ken come messages kakra. But say see the fan form. Fala. Hey! Funny Alakpa. Oya. 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 Ura do too much. Artist of the year, Chris of the mommy.
Oya, funny from
Alakpa.
Oya, sitting Allah. Oya, funny from
Oba studio hapa na hunu Samia, Victoria, Naima, Abdullahi. Ayawa so Westward Women's Organizer. What dig every minimum. Mumra Facebook. You're not to so. WhatsApp Accra 100.5 every minimum, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, sir. I found yes, I just so one training. When you just so yes, no. Oh, I just so when you must brutal. And you so fast, Limbasta and Sunsem Kakra. I'm not surprised. All right, Enti Mohammed Malaba sends in a thumb up. Vivio Pon Wasasia Osa Stella Nam Nasani Buta Mahunu Afre Samuel say good job. Stella Nam is dancing. Richard Jefferson says people who touted themselves as human rights lawyers are the same ones making prejudicial statement. So that is coming from Jefferson. Jamal Osman sends this one and says, may Allah be pleased with him. All right, so Mahunu Juliana Belinda Obri Usukin Abdallah and so asene ne message about message no eba na continue ayana ne kanide kakraba ana kakraba I beg your pardon. Glory be to God always. Alfred somewhere or say good job. Okay, so I see that message there. Let your message come true. Unless Kwabena Ansah or say the man is a good lawyer. All right. That is to lawyer Chumberima. King Abdullah says viewing you from God. So I have for Juliana Belinda Usu Jamal Osman. I see your message. Judy Mensah Nana. Others comment on the case have exposed him big time that he is not a lawyer. Hey, sir. All right. F4 Koblan Osnano too. Yes, at the point of filing, however, his denunciation application was acknowledged by the Canadian authorities with a proof or receipt of application. Therefore, on that basis, the Electoral Commission passed his candidature. Let's do this, Kakra, because they are part of the show. Being comes messages. It's not easy. So before phone or texting. Yes, and we have to make you feel part of the program. Alexander Kwesos, the way people are praying, that means there will soon be by-election in Ghana. Come see how Asenov is training here in Canada. Oh, sir, what they are Canada? Says Ghana, there will be a bonfire by election, bro. And yes, I am your Francis Agbudo or say NDC should keep on with their groundwork. And by God, look, let me tell you, me too that fire. In the few times, this was one of the fewer times NDC has been very vigilant. That's a kuma the NDC could diagram. Patience over I say Akuf Ado GH is bigger than you. Isaac Kambiri sending a message. Nanado and his come on, please, with all due respect. You can't say useless MPP. Nanado Abusu Yamwa. Now Godwin Ametui or say yes, it's around 3,000. All right. So a lot of messages. So this is what we're going to do. Let's have a deal, Mr. O. Messages. I'm sure we agree to that deal. All right, so that's fine. Now let me introduce my all right, Mpenyufua when I became already Yamame Victoria Naima Abdullahi near Webwo Dom Ano Ema Ayawa so West Wagon Abatuo in Pesua. So mame Atina Kunya Bruno Sonisa Yamano Akwaba. Now unim bibi. Who say the kind bo video be, and I don't know if producer you do us that Anna by TV to master and the atoswa video no ye hunu police ni bia na or Jessica a free letter commission ni bi ho. Now interestingly ye say pulling agent be ana a chi.
Sit down, you sit down. No, sit. Give the money to him. You said bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. You said bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. You said bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said bring it. Give the money to him. He said bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said give the money to him. He said bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said bring it. Fama no.
Me bacho brother here in the next 20 seconds you be video na free honum obehunu post ni bia woje I'm told me bacho sika no dodo no betimi de aba Facebook no maboa me owura na kasa wa ha obekasa de na emomo ebi say 3,000 ebi say 2,000 otu da ko hu sika kase a change was 1,000 wahu but say big money you know bacho how much I also say you know my ehunu e Facebook Godwin Asantua or say there be ametri or say 3,000 Ghana cedis. Hey, Ghana for scano who ibonim calculation. Wow, Isaac Kambir, but Obia and find a message Anthony Sean. Mami hunu kakra ba say 2,000 cedis. Vivian Pong say, oh my gosh, what's going on under MPP government? And also edit the message about Monaco. Or say I think whatever we do or say should be like a mirror that a lot look into it. So, Mr. President and others must talk well. John Mensah, I am for NDC, win 2024. Nana Kuya Fabia. Now we know our leaders can protect our votes. Okay, NDC for you see, it's a bit protective vote. Anyways, Moody will be called no Koji biscuit, no Koji when your biscuit and bed winning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Yamrefi. Now, Yenin Komo, I am happy to announce, sir, and I'm a friend of His Royal Majesty, because we're a detective, courage, Makafui. Nunukpeku or ye NDC communications team member. Now, as at that time, no matter any position, I would see me at Che Sakwa, but ye perceive who background story. A dear important see. Ansah no, my mama Kwaba.
Yo, ye Jusu.
Naima.
Yeah.
Let's say. I know Ben or Mike Naman, Pija Kakra. Pija Costro.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You can manage it. And what be home me. Bibi abako there.
Bibi abako.
Na wudi asasa.
Eni je nkwa na ene de ba studio yi mu.
Sawa hu.
Eni je.
Wani aje pa. Pa. All right. Maba ho no maba be hwe eni je kun. But you see God knows the end from the beginning, or he knows the beginning from the end, whichever ways. But this conversation, you best start from the end as we walk into the beginning. Unlike other interviews, if like discussions, you shall see free as take general overview and we climb. Because me see a focus on monetization really. Then I enter into security, I enter into vigilance, I enter into Ura courage. Me pachowa now we are then Emma NDC. Na den na uchi ura no a oji sika no na ugina ha no mu de it was for what intended purpose my intio.
Okay nana me da wasi.
I'm sorry na me kan kire ahwefo nso say momra Facebook na momahwe onipa akono a wo chi onikunu a oji sika no a police ni kwaje ye no wo fie ha ye de na to Facebook mo ba ha no bia be hu no Accra 100.5 FM bache yenko
nana we de me da wasi michia tiefo nyina edi chef greetings kasiepa ema Ghana for nyina NDC for titu mo amuko asin of koye adwumaden ema party no yechia mu nyina yechia asin of for ye danfofo ye kwahia mu nyina yechia mu nyina ama ye adwuma ama Ghana for oma ti Ghana enim oma ye ade kasia Eddie Ghana atu baby a was say Ghana that's here. Oma blocky, oma yadia ebe blocky, ebe preventi homosexual and lesbianism bill nanka babano. Oma di omene si ho ama blocky no. Oma yadia kesiepa I was say Ghana for ye bo oma basu. Oma ayadie ama say yeni age say there is hope say ye unite ne ye the kabom juma there is hope for this country.
Yeah, so you can be mixing the language.
Yes, see wo asim no for no. It's a clear sign of unity. It's a clear sign say if we come together, we are focused and we are determined, we can achieve what we want to achieve. And I am very happy. Yeah, Daumasi Papa Nyami and Shromunina, yeah, no. Before the election, on the election day, the level of vigilance, the level of eager eye now will be and the level of enthusiasm now will be they put it into the election, and amaya anya result na yenya and it was a very resounding result, and this is what we call the real Supreme Court ruling. Supreme Court ruling no muye no.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes, so many. This is the proper Supreme Court ruling. This is a review, proper review.
The people of Asim North review.
The people of Asim North, Omama, the real judgment. And your mudia no mumaye no. And ka mini omwa the yebe bomodin to redeem our image. To redeem our image. Uko Asim North, yeah, you call ye early. So
just a quick one. But I want us to speak straight to the video, your boy. So we will not lose track on what is recently played. Now position you're doing NDC during Asim North 27 June.
Prof Bayern,
we want to know that
the Central Regional. Chairman by a prof. Yes, or Bomodin HH send our training.
Yes.
So that we can be vigilant and watch every angle.
Okay.
So a team was put up to manage every police station. There was a team that was put up to manage every police station, and I was leader of that team that was sent to Bremer DA Primary School. Kushia. So when I yesu call ye juma until as early as 5 a.m. near Druho, we were set to
make sure that everything was done. And upon you could do be a cost to come who are around 7. Who Ghana must go Cassia. Somebody got to a fear be
papers in the room.
Me name the room dear.
Okay.
But the tree but it is a cash room.
Okay.
The cash room pa. And baby got in a few ho. Go bar. Now man for free after feature ho no could few hunts and about police station. So who signs no and the bow ho.
Hey.
Oh yes.
That's what being invited.
Oh, no. You can't do that on election day. So you bow if you ho when they catch them say, look what's going on here. Election is taking place here, just about 50 meters. There's a house there, and this cannot take.
Were there sentries in front of the house? And I know being in our own.
Oh no, there was a confrontation. You know.
Okay.
It was obvious that people were going there, taking whatever they have to take before they come to the police station to come and vote. So I laid a troop there. Your boy if you ho. So hey, run a police for no buyer, and I said, who said it? Send a nyama kono. They have to stop. So quickly they stopped. I'm told the gentleman came out and confronted me. Said, the Ashanti Regional Vice Chairman
of MPP.
MPP. That is true or no, I don't know. But he was stationed there. No, throughout. Or catch them. He said, "Won't to me no."
Okay.
I knew he was stationed in that house. Until yes, early morning I edited here. So they came out and they despair.
Wow.
So after that, we realized that polling was going on smoothly. Then after some time, people would go as usual. NDC people came around, greeted all of us and went away. I saw some other people also came. Then there was this long convoy, about 10 vehicles. They also came around, then led by, John Boedu, the former secretary of NPP. So he walked straight to everybody, greeted the police, greeted everybody. Then walked to the guy. So when they arrived, as usual, immediately they arrived, I will also, move towards them and start monitoring what was going on. Wherever. Because son of my training, that was a Juma no Musia Bayano. Yen should be Kosubia because the tactics be brave and into your call, Pio Nunchano, that is the presiding officer Nunchano. Quickly, I moved there. So amu kasa mohu table no so amu mot can mot big ho
in the video
and also can
now we want to relate. I think we drew baby here and this is where Ghanaians are waiting for. So but in a jiffy the better so
can mot no drop here. So they drop the can mots first, then he pulled the money from his pocket and gave to the guy. So quickly I moved to him and said, "No, John, you can't do this. Election." And I say,
who is the John?
John Boedu.
John Boedu.
John Boedu, this kind of man. I'm saying in authority.
Former General Secretary.
I'm telling you, John Boedu, the former
this kind of man, Electoral Commissioner.
So Yesikano, the man, the head of the Electoral Commission on that polling station.
Are you serious?
That is the brain mind. So what the man and me comforting.
John Boedu, the way.
The former General Secretary of NPP, John Boedu.
And what this kind of my Electoral Commission on your day.
And so I confronted him. Say, "Oh, John, you can't do this. The person is doing official duty. What is man for what?"
It's to induce.
So quickly, the other one came. How do you call uncle? And now
your offer. Okay, but just a quick one. Hold on a second. Mr. Now, Nyamira EK, we are giving you flesh to that very skeleton. Over Accra, 100.5 FM, a video no. When you're fake, when you're counterfeit, original mine na. And mama kwachim original mine. Original mine na kasa or chi owura no no tifi ha yi kasa yi. Ya the video na to ono minti oba you can relate ni speech man with the video. Me pa cho omo ba Facebook
so all the man na me comforting say you can't do this, John. This is not right. John Boedu. The person is doing official duty. Why do you come and give him money here? I say, me offer me who nache into me man is I don't know. And ya na obema offers yesika. Juma na. No, this kind of man. That time I can say guy na just can actually but I said, no, this is not right. You are coming to induce the guy or influence the guy to take a decision in your favor.
Money taken in line of duty.
As the head of that Electoral Commission, or performing duty, the guy can do anything.
Wow.
The guy can do anything with that money you are giving to the guy. So enu kosu well mankind but na mu yedu kakra wa mu hu video no mu. So hey no mami bi so do amechi na mami no buy say oh me de echi omu de me de ba na me so do me de echi say mu de me de ba ya. So they would
first one ajinisika second one is also the echi eba
mami no buy trying to cool me down and telling me oh me de echi nti me nya botra mu de me de ba. So they walk away to the other side. Then I quickly
I'm sorry. I just want us to understand the issues well. So pardon me if I interject. No, the point you're making is and I can forgive you because of the tree, but even though you are making so much sense, the point you are making is Abra John Buedu, who say or this kanema electrical commission, break alarm. My name so my police in the bayano. Mammy be a catcher that will say, oh no, I will change John Buedu. No. Hold on. Now who crowd sick but is that the point?
Exactly.
Hey.
Oh, Bamicha be catch them so right, yeah. Who's would you buy it? Would you bro? Let me say, no, what do you mean that so would you dear bro? Wouldn't you mean? Wouldn't you make Juma Mabia I say?
But next time take it. Then it becomes an evidence.
Oh no. So quickly I signal the police. And the police in buy. So they there. No one quiet. So who video now? Mark gather one side or most three. So then I catch the police and say the money is in the pocket of the guy. Let's take it. So the police, in fact, let me congratulate the police that were posted to that place. They did a very good job. They were firm. So the police no call it. So say, Fasikano bra, I want to use it as an evidence. Exhibit. That guy no.
Exhibit in the
oh, train. That guy no was a bit.
Exhibit in the party and go court.
Oh, echo.
In full flesh.
Oh, echo. So the guy was a bit, resistant. Always can appear. So we went on him. So utie video na me tete him. Fasikano mano. Then who said maybe I near my corner.
Okay.
Enye he was reluctantly yisi kano and the map police and the policeman walked towards the bosses and I have done my job. So from there going I knew that anything can happen. So quickly we changed our tactics at the police station where some people were stationed. I said no, you move to this place, you move to that place, keep your eye constantly on 1, 2, 3. So we changed the system, what we were operating at the place. Quickly, we also changed our operational system. So we monitor this guy. We monitor the guy, especially lady now or titi pano. A whole problem no better me about. Exactly. So we change our position. We change our tactics. Watch whoever is going to the box. Man, you need be in the pocket. Or you in the pocket pair. Blow the alarm will come there.
Wow.
Then what?
Sit down. You sit down. No. Sit down. Let the process is going on. The process is going on. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Fama no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. Farmer, no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. Farmer, no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. Farmer, no. Give the money to him. He said, bring it. Bring it. Farmer, no.
All right. Enti me patrol obeti me on Facebook. No actual. Give the money to him, bring it. Hashtag give the money to him, we say bring it. It is a China assassin. Which shall we are? Give the money to him, or say bring it. And I one naima. No. It's a China said
give the money to him.
We say bring it.
Bring it.
Nana, let me also say this.
Yeah.
I was saying that in fact, police for Nuyem Boma Basu. Omu Juma Papa. When him says the same police station. Miami huye.
Well, when
Miami ni gani say. Omu ye bundle, sika bundle.
10 cedis.
20 cedis note bundle. That's about 2,000. And the head of the police, particular
20 cedis.
21 bundle. That's 20, about 2,000.
20 million.
20 million. So my head, na head no so. I'm sorry. Hey, Oba.
Oh. Wow.
Oba, please.
Or turn them down.
Or say, I'm sorry. Or catch them and say, I'm sorry. Wow. I will not take it. Nti mami nanje. Mami nanje. Or say, oh, jaja no. I'm sorry, I can't take it. Mami nanje, police in nanje.
Fachem, you challenge na start you. If you must start to Wahanam, give the money to him.
Bring it.
I'll say bring it. Hey, Obisa, bring it. Ashasia. It won't go Facebook. Hashtag give the money to him. Bring it.
Police for not show. As enough, they have shown that the politicians should allow the institutions to work. They should allow the institution to work. If they allow the institution, they can do their job. The police have shown it. They have shown
I'll
it.
still come back to you. Mira, what's in Kano? As you say, I'm a friend. Detective,
but is it
on the same? If it's not the same,
it's the same.
Okay.
The American say the vigilance worked. You see, that day we were very vigilant.
Okay.
We were having an eagle eye.
Okay.
We were serious. We were watching everywhere.
Yeah.
This is what brought out some of these things.
All right.
Thank you.
And let me also say, sir, if you were more serious in Kumaua, you go further. Anyways, and NDC, you should be serious.
Kumewu was a precursor to this.
Oh, yeah, precursor.
Yes,
because Ghana for bread, and that's the truth. Ghana for bread. All right. And see, Ora Courage, Makafui, Nunupepu, NDC communications team member, Koya polling agent, Ma, and Ceciano is one of the trending year. We saw Kodia a reply to Yvonne, I think, say.
Bring it.
Bring it. First Canberra say bring it. Naima.
Yes, darling.
My young Kwabena Ansah na me join you no. Young faster da kese pa Ematabia Herba Center. Would say leading treatment of malaria. Not just say eba a TD yadia won and edikan pa. Misro bibi bia e fa malaria ho de wom na say okodan on adwesuo. Afin so bia na wo general body pains and as well lose appetites untimi ni dia so tabia heba mixture no ebeboa papa afin so no tabia heba capsules no boa waist pains constipation ni ekeka ho nyina wonya dure bia betimi aboa e bia apeso tu no do so pomu a na chese wo de wani a kire Okanshi drugstore lane with my friend 0243686861 and 0245749206 afin so ye ka mo se who be here so ubenya wasase na Heart Builders Real Estate and SCA no on buy and change so once I dikanfo because o masase no fofofo o mukura ka huntini ye bofa ne fem because on asase ne fan wo fem na je say 20,000 cedis kura ubetimi enye bi as low as 20,000 cedis ubetimi to no street outright and I say bi ubetimi 10,000 na ne aka no 6 months o must spread the amount in installment na wetua asase ne bi wo ye Shy Hills ne ngo pram and I feel so chopoli. That's he saying, Honor, no sending crew sit down on Rebecca Crabes in his legon. Any crew aka feno. Into Miss Law for any show honum na ombebo papa. Nanya no kwa omi architecture drawing, biodigester, cement, bricks, blocks, any poly tanks, any plumbing, and any hika hunyina. Ubetimi enyebi ewo Heart Builders Real Estate. Ubetimi from 0241 665200. Domas papa se omaso yasene. Na yanka on so se me no ka say top choco nyenya nim se eye choco latte na top choco chocolate spread ne de ho ama brudo aye de papa but nya brudo nko a nya brudo ni nua mu nyina wunya na aboam na spread awurade no wanya we top choco drink na won na je say wo bema okurum hapa top choco 3 in 1 no say no chocolate drink a otimi say combine ne ma miensa na che say ye cocoa milk any sugar na fe so top choco chocolate spread no kama pa wahu best natural ingredients it include Ghana cocoa and any artificial flavor that be in fact be sa enka ho obetimi afrem e wo 0243 033 033 0243 033 033 top choco or say chocolate mamenya final one we a na ne aka no ya sign e de atoa moso Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic me ne me de kura ne so mokofa sa bright soja capsules ne bai na Kwame kwache kachire msisi libido no ko high se Kwame on mami bia o se bi nkoto medie mesra aduro ne ye kama pa eboa e ma obo adwuma mesra ye se anopa okofie bi na oba bi eto ye nyuma enye ne nyina na ye radio ni kundi no ntimi mfanso wontia anadwo adwuma e course wo no nti wo pre nyina meda wa se na je se ni kuna order na se waba adwuma fe when all low sperm count no mesra se aduro we eyi free onom kura e ma hormonal balance so afi bright garlic plus capsules no e ma moje dia frusani yi e wo nipa kwa enum afi nso no e ma appetite e ma wudidi e ma immune system no so ye adwuma wan control cholesterol e ma honam no so ye na ha kama kapa ubeti menya omo Little George Health Shop or Tema Community 2 and Rich Jones Pharmacy Kaneshi Overhead King's Walk Herba and Hallows Herba or Kayenshi Drag Lane a man from Pharmacy a man from Adenta Dodowa Road Simony Herba Omo Ashale Butchi School Junction and Afinana Herba so Amasaman Post Office Mr. Yomachidi Kwan ubeti ma from 0243 98 3906 and 0261 6589 it's medi eclipse collateral ho adanse a chiro entercraft policy ne dro no so medi ho adanse sanso na quick credit and investment and so medi ho adanse big brother Nigeria so sem ewo ha ma yenko na mahunu se bibria send no messages osapa archibald mahunu Lily Mackenzie so mahu message Matthew Tete Kofi Bedu acoustic debaka mahunu munyina Jack Wise also mahu message afi Ladisofo Bedu mahu Adraman Seidu Sariki Deme Nesse Nelson Lily Mackenzie Mr. Obi o Facebook bia ho brase kwanso mon share mayen midin edina no to da kona hima now so din dey say
send odi kan boy na Victoria Naima Abdullahi.
All right Victoria nyoka no de when you may want to have a bite, but you perceive who so far general impression for year 27 June by elections of course or a sign off.
Nana Ebesha no CCR unofficial anthem was super ye wo a sign of CCI.
Obatwama
Mintoma.
Okay, yanko.
And they say yedi chaso pokusika no yedi
anthem no yanko
yedi chaso pokusika no yedi ninyi na asa o Yesu mojani mu hallelujah yedi chaso pokusika no yedi na
baku bi o echi
enti na bi ansa na baako no woni de we Ye di na de to.
Ye di me de to ye.
O se de na we chire no.
Omutua kosia. Ase obi no mu we chi no ma boso. Aha nye komewu.
Na enu ye soprano for.
Yeah. Omu na mo bochi. Aha nye komewu.
Na we de medical dawase ene akwanya ode amame. Say yesu ye beba na ya be mpense mu efa asen of eye by election e koso na asida kese e koma ye mama Dr. Hannah Louisa Bisiu eye under her distinguished leadership na otu ye ma omeye ko asen of ho na ye ne deputies ni two beautiful deputies Abigail Elom ena sister Jifatega ena omoboy chidom ena omucheche ye kwan che se ema me se ye ema bia che se omudimu ye pa na mebo mabaso ye efi se nye ema nyina na che se ombebie kwan ama nipa nyina ama mafaso na eya na eye ahohoaho abebri se ye meka eye National Women's Wing ne ho de tosu mienu ye de bema ye mame Evelyn Jekete oye first deputy with regional Greater Accra Regional Women Organizer ono sutu anamon ebaye na ono so eye maye nchirechire on se ono no waye se adwuma we ache pa nti omu experience na eto de bia empanifo a eda soro no se omu direct yen se mumfa ha eya grounds no omu so na eya na omunim what the ground entails nti no ono so echeche ye mama Felicia mekwa bote our regional women organizer on so ne homfa no na ye nyina nim so very hard working na enye eno a enka otimi ye den ebae asida kese so eni nchia kese koma eye menua ba Mrs. Penny Joyce Bawa Mutari ono de oye ni say o monitor ye na o Facebook no ahwe pia in line ti se we bibi na say ohwe na ense emfata ofrel na odi futu edi amaw eme nyina me bo ma so fi say eye nkunimdi aben nyina ya se no fi nkunimdi aben nyina no omu nyina na ekabo mu eni ye campaign manager bakope number 1 ye brother Sami Jemfi lawyer bakope
ye mo Sami Jemfi abaso he's been very young and dynamic exceptional. Said he's been there for about a month.
Yeah.
And he says, Sami Utie, I think sir, you deserve worthy commendation. Shall I keep it up?
Yeah. Now your submarine operations director no ono so Kobi Ballon na o command center ho obi obebe bia no okwa na chese wakoto ano ba na wachire osefa ha na sefa ha o chire group leader obeko no mo computers BBS ho kama omo type chese everything was professional.
Okay.
IT4 ho secretary ho computers si ho no ma
se NDC na mani abre
me se ne ye ni abre ankasa yenye enya ya no ma na omo meeting place ni drinking spots ho no ani ho no be kona live band as ho no motena no form strategies on fa adwin na ye brother Kobi Ballon chere say onini ni abe ma Sami Jemfi the leadership, the entire leadership of the national NDC national executives no omo chere say NDC no ya ready for okwa edayenim na me den nemi hu video ba ko bia oba ne say o se 2024 elections no ashase samre ya enuti they were sending a signal so no scan what 300 Ghana cedis na so aba no anye den wanto na mpunto na ba ko ka so se nya kom na de yensa o se common de yensa na mu di 200 aba be to ya dwen na o sa dika chat o say ye more than if you say obi na dwen da ho bia no wo hwa setena ase no fofo tim wo hwe ntontom chese baby abefa bia ntontom ho atenof to both say ubeka hotel pa ifen hotel senka hotels and as accommodation was available as an offer and ka obi who said the whole NDC, the entire NDC would have been in Asenof. Game no. I'm told say it be that one thing Mokoena hotels nasa Dodona na emema wo hwe ye meme kukudam ye papa regional field marshal Anthony Nukwenu or the rim in room na ye papa ida Anthony oye adwuma o Anthony is a hard working guy in room na bre ye den eda because baby na oye adwuma no just say unya a dime be a new habacas a dime way, your brave bit my ding at them.
Okay.
Me say car now me who knows and don't worry, the nice man. Ninumina and don't worry, Nina. And I'm a Juma pa, and they say we soon who see ho, say obey ye Juma, a dear ma, ye NDC. Now me who sound okay, car buy NDC muno. Sa honky kawe ye the Koswa Pimco 2024. Maybe won't some share me red. Yeah. Beret na me dia bet na ha.
Na so ba no so beto ne shed red wa.
Say me nim say me ba beto. Enti na say me so me what you say.
Say commander begot commander.
Commander begot enti say
commander Boham ni wa commando to da kwa betres.
Enti say me ba ye die na say enibre na na ye den egusu wo mu no. Ye mpose MPP for ye catch them say we are not pausing. Say ya Kwabena ye ba be resting. There is no rest. Ye betwa so na emi de ye pass o mo anka sankofo ni bi boya paso papa mo ye batwemba no mo boya paso na omo say the NDC was well organized in terms of the preparedness and the readiness for this ascend by elections. No, they said it say NDC was well organized. Now utumu say omo no na omo bibia isakatu obia ye King Kong je say we ba no abekasa ne na omo nima ni sika yie no ene adada ene atro ena na omode ede ekache na nana me say kwan ai wo ho na we wakofa ye feni say bulldozer ye feni say
excavator na kan
wakofa ne omudwi kwan so na nso so ye yire no ho na eto na udwi kwan na wankasa no engineers ai wo krom ha say nanka around this time yenye kwan
ene on CTV ye nam sini ba ko didi enkomo ye Henry Donko. Na me person me find it out say I say North case no be different from Kumawu because obeka Kumawu ya to aba ni wie no the next day no me yimfide ni free e from ho and you know ya need come on the point he's making is say akwan na omo ye no about 3 weeks or so ago no in so na to na hohoro kwan no enti esi asana da ne potholes o mansika
there ekwan
and their places be okrampo like a hono masai
bako me sample bako from Blekusu, is it Blekusu? Command center, maybe a command center.
Breku.
Echo Kushia.
Yes.
Asin Kushia.
Honor,
yeah. His Royal Majesty Prajinsem.
Yes, we
yeah. Eho omuko twa kwan no.
Kwan na started.
Try ye drew be.
Eho no started.
Minim how our engineers ne friend. Ma me de meka say gravels. Ni die bu kwan so. De o kwan na say mboba no boboko ebobo glass no. Enu bi no. Enu ne die gu kwan no.
Enom friend saying
that's the first phase.
Oh no, you would be a different and obi create me a container. Oko sports be cramp wa.
No be akogu ho. Enu bi legu so. Na wo kwei unim now speed ya. Sem bu be to say ya na say ebobo glass into ye nkofo ebibiri na cars no. Utumu say.
Eno na ye ekwan na omaye.
Eno no kwan na omaye no. Na ekwan no utumu say omaya from Kushia ho no be fa ho akwakofa abotre na ye. Na wakwa akofa ehwa de akwakopie achia no ho no ma.
Ene mo na esi akwan no hukuru.
Oh me say ebe ka ye be start ya frɛ roll call. Say ye ba odin ana wa bokura che say onim wo ascend off. Me say ukwa kɔ hɔ kodu ye fe baby bongro. Udu sa bongro ho no na. Ehɔ no ye ho ne ye kwan ni si. Firi ho ni nyina de fro kwa akonokɔ anto abasa ho ni nyina no. Che say kwan no ehɔ de ye twa o mu nyina boye. Wow. And I me say the road was so bad to the point say me say your people enti okwa na say ofo a imagine say form no ye bedwi so ye dwi kwan so na ehɔ no clay enti no ache na wo fro people a clay na wo de o car den enam so wo tie enya na je say car den aka ehɔ articulator also timber waka wo kwan no so no si kwan no mfimfin enti yenko ne ayeden yaba enti say wo kwa na se opese o reach the population na wo beyond the articulator na wo se o park wo car ni si articulator nechi na unante for almost about 12 kilometers Ansah na wetimi ayeden ene nkofo akwa dinkita ho na wo hwe ohawi ye NPP party edi afemu na wo hwe se ogina honom na wo bekwa koduru the same place one awaduru no yakofre nkofo ne so wo momra na momra mesesa cement ni pay want cement dem mu o man cement se onfanye den wo de cement man se onfanye den o demu nye cement dan wo de cement in command asan so MPK no mo bo mo cha no boto
sebi obi ontimi nkasa no ama ne mic
na wo se say niam yi eden ma wo you see they played a lot of the people there. Men can say, excuse me to say, for a fool. And you see, they did not. Oman tana say en susu ni panoniema omuhia.
That's right.
If you say ko na say we ye no credit for. Na say ko di edomani mu a. E wo say wo hwe niema nkofo ni hia. Na wa ye ne saa pepepe de ayeden e de ama wo mo. Eno na nipa ne behu se wa ye den we di no kre e de ama no. Enti wo hwe mo campaign strategy in terms of communication, from communication to logistics no. They were not truthful to the people. Eno ti e ma ebufo bebre ye den e ba nkofo nim. Na say ya na tie kasa na me hu say Ghana hasi no ye wo enkofo asebi utafache omunko school. Now so when it comes to wisdom, I say enough. Do na the majority of the people in Africa.
Naima, eno kra de yenka ni school nchire nyansa.
Thank you.
Nyansa rade na dema.
Ayampa.
So you can be a professor emeritus with all due respect. Now nim nyansa.
No kra.
Obi nso anko school kra.
No kra.
No nim nyansa. Enti no de.
Enti mebo asen man abaso bebre say omo ye nkofo bi anyame hya wo mo ankasa. Efi se nyame di nyansa o de haiden o de ache wo mo. Enu ti sa asen no fi eye baabi a politician bi ayanka sampo NDC no, we need to wake up because asen of ache say they are people of wisdom.
Okay.
And therefore whatever we promise them, and I say niema ye kan ye nyina no as a party no e wo se ye bomodin adi so if you say from now to 2024 I can see you know enye kwan bi e wa
in case munya kwanya ya munya di mame Mr. Moa, Monfa Capital Town and call 3 weeks be mamma. Once I knew free. But let me announce the presence of Chris Dugan, NDC Communications team member, at a good time and also have his back.
And
still now say abasobody kesia party leadership. The coordination. The coordination. Just say general by you see at one point ni ko gangan ningo hono sa kwan no wo say hono kwa kodu baby ye ko wie kra by ansa na kwan ni bebre ho mo ye na wo ko ye ko no na omo MPP for national chairman any deputy majority leader no any other people o ma baso na so to na nkofu abegina ho ye campaign ni adade ya o muguso na bullion van diso
near this kagum
no enu na diso me so o mo kwa ho they move in groups convoys na bullion
van
diso me na me ka me kire me say esewani so ka kire
Ghana bullion
vans was moving to a scene of a sea Bank of Ghana was
Ghana o mo yi Bank of now you see me bota bia betes abaso bebre if you say me call ye no na entontom ni enketenkete
tabia na neboa
me entontom me call St Andrews Hospital Catholic Hospital na me call mo prescribe eduro ma me na me call eduro no me call pharmacy ni na me nya eduro and na nurse ni ba ko be buy no whisper guma so me say me koto tabia
malaria
me call ye na me koto tabia me see 2 days na me gina me na so because me say me pe bibia be ma me instant relief not say because they were na ye ni abre wo ho no you can't afford to even sleep in bed for one day because unya twe ho an no maba aso mu hihye bush nti ukokoye wo campaign we ya wo twe ho an no mapi ho not say they wo kan ni no ma ye do maba bu atuegu nti ni e bo mo back to back banter to banter no ani ade ana
but you guys were vigilant and dear mamenka my emo NDC mpanyifo na baso
so much
and you see me no so what follow me journalism me menye neutral a weak journalism if you call yourself a neutral journalist. No. Those times are no musuya dia no yes we neutral you know gidan finfi NDC kan ye din MPP kan ye din o ko beka so NDC no be MP na sabi mu ane wo. Wow, and this is what politicians do. Say NDC net is what no wa shada aka say neutral enti no o ko fire beka so MPP enti no wa din enti MPP ti so o ko fire MPP beka so NDC me ma shata ade ne da. You understand?
Yeah.
And me can wait their form so say na ye nyina support to say the Chikwesi be win because the victory me who say the Chikwesi dey dinkunimo it was victory against injustice. Attentre ni dey dinkunim ye Chikwesi because the guy has been manhandled victimized for too long and then 2 minutes there and I court to ya well the amount na ye dey be the contempt of court in Ghana fusuro contempt of court. Kwame Nkrumah was in prison, he became president. Who's court? Mami for anu sina me Chris mrem.
Yo, any answer na menu abema Chris bebe mono. Na chese se na me kana manugo so no. Amanfo na ma na bullion van die chire. Na ye papa General Mosquito chese the man of wisdom. Misi wo pie wa ebe. Misi na wan ka so wo ko pie bebi ti sa sin of. O kasa no emu be a. Se me abema wanko. Misi ye papa ti me bube. Na chese nkofo sorry bon same. Emma General, me say I was at one point I was so proud to be a member of the NDC party. If he said ni pe di eni mu nyina aye kuku dama. O trade am ponya ko pon adum teacher say nyansa and the shomoma. And you see one thing I dey bia me can say wo dom ko a eya na empempi no e wo say ekuo no emptimi natural. Na ekuo ni timi siesie wo. Na ekuo ni timi ma wo ye ni papa. Na say wo benyi be o daache no wo be so be ban fa so ai den ama wo man. Political party ni ye wo na so se okodom ko na se openi a odako na no etimi begina ho pa bie na no ehwa brantie ni munyamfo kama na okoka se se biota frache ne su ni faso na nyankopon adom okopointi wono ani candidate se candidate ne so nya den ni faso na se penimu na se wodako ano na wo kasase ya eya na che se that statement na wo ka no ho. It was running through the whole of Asenof. Yes. And it was a conversation that I think that Mr. President, Oman Penny or Dagana, just say, we're Buya Bemu.
Okay.
We're Buya Bemu. And he should come again.
I'm surprised. Anytime when Yankopon Sabi free, Nana Kufuado, with all due respect him as a leader, or Kasa by heart, Obakai, Dio. No, for 1 minute. Chris, making it substantive.
I was say your ball media no so abiding so. The media did wonderful, especially Mumubi, Class FM, Accra FM, Mubaho.
Bobie Mubeye Juma.
Commander there. I would say a man in general. We're moving from commander to general. Listowell did some Ochere Bibika Krebi our Mimi station. So, hey, Bisa no be catch Obe me wa na mitie de no, but de me mitie de am person move. Because it can be a strategy to divert your attention. So, yembo media na baso mo ye juma pa me sister na abo for bebre abaso, but I think say media no so yade police for omuye juma police for ye juma.
When said there was one tape
very well.
I think in that same tape na me who say I say do chairman I say do nketia Ansah ebo chairman in team and also we charity I say do nketia or yes some sign bit say obe win in that same tape no you know I think it's a
volunteers, NDC volunteers, people just volunteer on their own. Be brave, every corner of this country. I met a lot of people. People came as far from Savannah.
Upper West.
In their groups. They don't care where they were going to sleep. People were traveling as far as from Cape Coast.
All of them. Some people donated in cash,
water, everything. So I think the spirit, you know, let's keep that spirit together. Let's unite. Let's continue in this same spirit. The Yen Fan Call 2024.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have declared today, sir, you should prepare John Mahama with all the presidential regalia you can get, because he's Ghana's next president. Minka Sassim will be that. Yes, but I have said it. Won't prepare John Mahama or Ko Jubilee House, and it shall come to pass.
Oh yes, for sure.
My minty Chris, John Mahama so no be diagra any on so. Yeah, no. Chris, na bibia wako.
Wako mini.
Ishi anache.
Yeah.
Na kufuado ma kasha na nkwa pocket. Mini anu.
Nana. Nana kufuado ba mo bia kasha mi.
Say bia no mo be na mi hu ya.
No.
Anyway, kejagum yenye juma.
On here na e dey ho asi. Ma enchia ti fo amutie ene unu apamfo. Na enchia NDC fo nyina. From the national chairman of our great party to the last person. Omunyina ya de omo abo adwuma. I think this is the NDC we want. Now, in Chiakasepa and Koma, the people of Santa region and the people of Hasinov, Ghana Fonina, and then this Amanu Kone Domasi say they have spoken on behalf of the majority of the Ghanaian electorate. But you see, Namuka Assembly say maybe Oko school, then it say. And people must get it right. School work on and prepare Jimmy. School and prepare Jimmy. What Jimmy? What Jimmy and what Jimmy? Who go school at Jimmy and prepare? So people must get that right. You see, NDC is a mass party. A party for the masses. That's where we came from. And I keep saying, before even this by-election, I say, 2024 general elections is going to be a national service. Majority of Ghanaians will come out and show their civic responsibility. That they are serving the country to do away with this reckless and non-performing government. And the people of Hasinov have demonstrated. And in fact, during this Hasinov by-election struggle and campaign, I can say the victory of NDC, the preparedness of NDC 2024 will be determined in Hasinov. And it has shown clearly that the party is determined. The support base of the party is poised to take power. The victory of NDC is not going to emanate from the top. It will start from the down to top. Vigilance now. I mean, people are fed up. And as far as the 1992 Republican Constitution is concerned, the only way I can afford the Beji and Wafri is by being vigilant on election day. Why? You cannot take people for granted. Bajim bread time na chomo. I am shocked. You see, the desperation of President Akufo-Addo and his non-performing ministers and the MPP leadership, their desperation to win that seat. I was surprised. I want to say, what makes them think that they were going to win that seat?
Because it's a swing constituency.
It's not about being swing. In every swing constituency, you go there with a track record, with a message.
Oh, say no more interview chairman. I want to me also my factory or Mercy Hospital.
Nana, you are a very intelligent and sound, respected journalist.
I am the chairman. To me,
but you know I have great respect for you.
I know.
So you see, yes, Anna.
You know Chris Dugan. He will just patronize you.
No. You see. When we are discussing what men are talking about, I mean, let's try to separate the boys from men. Yes, sir. Let's separate boys from men.
Proceed.
So our boys, I mean, we shouldn't take it as reference.
Area boys.
You see, when you bring what they say, you see, they people like that, people have no single unique thought.
Anyway.
So, Obi, I want this single unique thought, no? You can't find us a moment.
All right.
Try. What are their track records? The people of Hasinov be so much look and Trona ye. One district, one factory. When those who want their briku, the whole constituency, do they have a factory? Ada me who say hara about me call on them who say what? Some people have no shame. Some make Dugan pana. Yes, say bayi mafri party mukra. I am ready. Say me to say one district, one factory. Me na insi ho. Me call Asaman and Kwakoka. So the people of Hasinov were asking MPP and Baumia that where is the factory? Who buy? Kawudun sabo kuku to say Goliath as usual. No one can say you buy and 26 say factory ni. And the people will look up to that track record, that factory, and vote for you. You didn't have anything. politics of deception, commissioning after theft in the rain. I mean, does it make sense? Who advises them?
The rain was sweeping it away.
You see,
the rain was sweeping it
the,
away.
the votes, the people of Ansah North say, their vote, a vote against injustice.
Yeah.
Vote against politics of deception and lies. Vote against crass incompetence. And that is what they did. Look, I said it here. My brother was here that day with me. Me say, the victory of NDC from Ansah North to 2024, no man or woman can stop it. It is a prophetic decision. And I said, you were here. I said, look, anybody, any man or woman who make an attempt to divert the will of people in Ansah North will be crushed.
No, the person will even die before 2020.
Because 1992 constitution.
But you cannot subvert the will of the people.
It is stated in 1992 constitution, clear. I have it here. I was just going through that. Any man or woman who would make an attempt to topple down the fourth Republican constitution will be crushed. An attempt to deny John Mahama and NDC the victory 2024, you are crushed. You are crashing the country. And I want to appeal to the president. You see, we were made to believe, myself and you, that this current president is a renowned lawyer. At a point, they call him the law. Oh, you see, Akufo-Addo, this is the law. But you see, some of us are becoming more skeptical about, this kind of law profession or whatsoever. Somebody is having that title. I'm not a lawyer and I don't pretend to be one. But common sense, which is one of the cardinal principles of law. Amaya who say, if someone is standing before a criminal trial, you don't prejudice it. If you attempt to prejudice it, it is contempt of court.
Yeah, sub judice. Don't do that.
Then, Samuel Krizugan can say, no to asanwe awoye no obako wo court nso obako jail and they was say mudi chame because me nim law me call makwala.
And no cry ignorance of the law.
It's not an excuse. Na mpo no. Ye betuma so krampo aye ne kakra. And a lawyer,
president,
the president of the republic, what does he know? And ye nim. And his appointees, deputy energy minister.
Cramper.
No, Bakunu. Takra de dia no.
Yeah.
PD.
Yeah. You proceed. Kaya.
No, I want to get his proper title. PDS dia no.
Na me chese Kaya.
Yeah. Wano at Metro TV said Yachi Kwesi will go to jail. Look at Attorney General. And this president, Akufo-Addo, is not only president of Ghana. He is an minister for Attorney General, former Attorney General minister, former minister of justice of this country, making this statement, this reckless statement, this contentious statement, this undemocratic statement.
There are people who make arguments. He made them in contest.
Is he in which contest? Look, me call law school. I do say that being a lawyer is not about going to only Makwala to be certified. You can be a lawyer, but you will lack the understanding of interpreting law. MPP lawyers, that is their problem. And these are lawyers found in MPP world. When they are interpreting the law, you sit down and say, these people, which books are they reading from? Or there is a different constitution. Yes, special now.
Yes, Mesa, second DMP.
Yes.
Mesa.
Ajapa Mesa.
Ayina deba na se Julie Belinda.
Ajapa Mesa, he.
Kwame Kakarinso.
This is 1992 constitution. Yeah. Bold and very clear. Article 92. A. 2A. Was it a person shall not qualify to be a member of parliament if you owe allegiance to any other country, shall not qualify to be a member of parliament. One can say a person shall not be qualified to contest seat of parliament.
That you say, obey MP.
Obey MP.
Anna Enya say what do us
You cannot sit in parliament and hold.
Unye MP ni die.
Yes.
Okay.
What's it? Shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament. And
this is commonsensical. You don't need a lawyer to sometimes explain some of these things. Yeah.
But the constitution will say a person shall not be qualified to contest a seat of member of parliament if you owe allegiance to any other country. Make Dugan would have been the first person saying the year would have question your mother send him. But what's it? Man continue parliament wow we say kuto man be passport. And you hear MPP trying to compare that of Adamu Sakandi to Yawura Jachi Kwesi.
Democrat one declare the deal.
Which are very para. We say one declare. One in the one in would the quademwa and me a bear mabru so.
Not the share no.
When you saw the shen who could DC.
Not the share no.
It is not only in parliament.
Extreme cases, in fact, you cannot just oppose.
One nipa wanukuta Burkina Bay passport, the British passport, and the DDC ATS. As had the Batina Parliament. In fact, when he was a member of Parliament, we have done our checks. Go to airport and check. He was a member of Parliament for Boku Central in this country and traveled to UK with a British passport.
Yeah. So I don't know by elections na day Mahama Ayariga by no.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean we are now within the court na Alasan Belbel. A farmer work with the evidence and say look na no no obesi in her call Burkina Ouagadougou with a Burkina Bay passport. Before 7 December 2020. And no crampo before 7 December 2020. Now you are just question. Who be sending the Canadian passport one here? Na any nature, no Canadian embassy. The passport was already with the authorities at the Canadian embassy. So on what basis do you crucify this man that he has violated the laws of this country? And no, you were here, my comrade. Me say, we are appealing to the authorities, the independent institutions in this state institutions in this country, that we have so much trust and respect for them. More moon says I respect no. In fact, for Dampare and his team,
for 2 minutes,
they have exonerated themselves. They have proven that
I hope they continue.
But the men and women in week.
No, I think Dampare. Look, there was a video circulating. I'm sorry, sir. Uhunu say Justin Kudia, MPP General Secretary.
Yeah.
Sa video no mu Gabi Ochedako. Mo complaining to the commander. There say I don't know yes I don't know harass woman Crawford. What I'm saying, government in power pie.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah, so, I saw it.
They exhibited professionalism.
I saw it.
Police for
and the man is saying we are busy now.
Yeah, also we are busy.
We are busy now. Yeah. Let's finish.
Gabi training Samson crash with through side. Gabi Ochedako Prime Minister. Agana when they need Gabi person ya no video not so crash with through side.
Is Nana Wunim. Omudo omwadwini say amamo nti say signing dubious contracts. Election is different from signing dubious contracts. Job day ground. So the men and women in black eyes on it too. They are proven. We pray they continue. Aka bako. Men and women in weak also emulate them. Na yenye jumani nitra.
Okay.
Look, NDC, we are Democrats. We don't fear defeat. And we don't fear election. When we are defeated, generally defeated, we accept it. We embrace it and go back and prepare and come. That is why we are, where we came from.
How do you say
that's what we stand for. But, yakotu abana ya hunse, abatuwa we no. Mujunu wa wunti asiye. Na nkofo efa window mu ba abra punu no wo ho ya na ya court. Yeah, I beg you people, we all due respect, men and women in wig. Sika we are concerned was enough. This money could have been used for something else. But you see, Mr. Mo say mupo. You're as enough on pay 10 times. The results NDC votes will continue.
That is mafakura.
You are here, my brother. I keep on make reference to you. I said it here that NDC owed the indenture of that constituency.
Hey,
I said it here.
The indenture never call Ansah call him.
NDC owed the indenture of Asin North.
Wow.
They can't do anything there.
Masi.
The one district, one factory, no. Mo CB ho. Muni nwa de mo sa ko se.
Chris, Messi about so
come on.
Eddie Chris Dugan, NDC National Communications Team member. They need the Hop Bruta, Julie, Belinda Obri, joining on Facebook. Mbacho for message bra Facebook Accra 100.5 FM. Na Yankin Kaima. Also, everything is falling apart. It's 10 that ever they planned. And I say, I agree with you. Obi say, I think this comes from Alex Kwabena. I say, I'm not beginning to see the JJ Rawlings NDC. All right. So also the message. No. Okay. So Francis K. Don't cause a cry from. I want to ask a question. I want the lawyers to explain this to me about Honorable Kennedy Japan. Now that he has filed his form to contest for the flag bearership for MPP, should he still hold his post as an MP or supposed to vacate? Okay. So the lawyers will help us there. Julie, thank you for the messages. Second DMP message. Okay. So then the normal boy. The person we wanted. Ghana man Alex, see, give the money to me. Challenge Nigusu Koso. # give the money to me first. Canebra. Julie Belinda said, bleeding seriously. Those Willie Wales sensing this one and says, congratulations to all true Ghanaians. But my best was okay. I can't see. Okay. All right, so Maunya Freddy Agbenozevi, I couldn't believe that Akufo-Addo, the president of the Republic of Ghana, was calling someone useless as he wow but politics but Regina Akia Kwansa Senana greet my madam Vikito for me Udine Vikito wow Vikito oh sir Vikito tell her God bless her okay so no what they are Vikito no when are they Vikito no me per Mix Multimedia say please thank BUT and his team for the donation. That's great. Regina Akia Kwansa Osnana greets my okay so Vikito sorry Prophet Dennis so hey prof meton kacho Ose Akufo-Addo 3 pi no pau Akufo-Addo 3 pi no pau. Okay, so that is it. Mohammed Awal Osman, my little advice to the NDC is they should not be carried away with this victory and start revealing all their strategies. I'm not sure anybody has revealed his strategy, but we are just thinking along. But it's a good advice anyway, bro. All right, so other messages there. Kwaku Opoku, or say, Lily Mackenzie, or say thanks to JDM, will be a personal message. So, as and when we place finger on your backing kind, but you still look horns with us. Hi, Accra, 100.5 FM. Jumedi ni the citizen show me Edit Nana Utu Dako Metrem Ama Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Bako mesha se free miraso. We mesha se free obane so. Na ye because then you can't ascend the nyina. Now you share the bigger picture in 2024. Sabi akwesi ya saka puma ni yenjem na yenjem. Ediane mamu that belief because I think North is just a test case, but brofumi if we be infinitesimal. That is a 1 out of 1,000. As across the number of constituencies Ghana. Ediane mamu sa ratio mun say senior sin of coin come what may 2024 mubidin kunim.
Yo, Nana Mesa da wasibium. Na ya
I have time manage 8 minutes mami.
Yo, na ya da 84 nyina say. You who say omo boy chidom ye pa. And na ye share ahokeka abagana mu. Na o share investor confidence. Across road. If you say omo say just a party bi o ho a omani abriye passe ye beji Ghana e di free eye nkwasomu meka nkwasomu a na ye nyina ye nim nema e koso e wo omanyimu na wohwe e kwan a ye hwie sika go one constituency out of 275 constituencies hwie sika na ye ko baby sa place no e free hokra obenante anase obefa car se be kwa benya car kwa no e ho den na odi aba kromu obeto chips compound kekempo no e be take you almost about 50 minutes.
Sorry, obi so say yenda Kumawood for no so ase.
Yes.
Na actors no eye when bigger quiz na e boa ana mame no mame Awuni Christian Awuni de wen omodoso hey
90 buy
Mr Beautiful the son the omo did that on the senior they did well Anna Dumelo about actor Dumelo
they play a football match with the city youth
yes moya zan NDC strategy football actors the
youth no
oh beautiful and some be na omo anu bobo nyina omo to aba na mamo I can now understand your strategy
right
all right proceed
now send na o kano yeah brother John Dumelo John Seto Dumelo oye incoming MP ewo ayawa so west wagon na o share eniema edwuma okoye koyeye o hwe kuhia titru offer the whole of kuhia on say wo free asinfosu na say o ba besin akobreku a ekwan bi eye ye fe baby impasem nti ka ha ne be kan me impasem fantinti no impasem na sa kwan me impasem no wo fa hwa na wo de kwa edo kwa timi do ba besi kuhia sa stretch no wo betimi a travel that stretch from Hokosi kuhia no betimi a travel over 90 minutes na wo de akwa kodu kuhia
okay
ye brother John Dumelo efa sa stretch hono oye ne se ono akasa ne personal project at one point in po na ye de car na man stickers ye den ebobo ho na ono we take break kakra se oba behwe ne farms no ewo eye north na wasamba uduru ho a wo hwe se ne ye boje ne so a na chese ehu yi pa enu nti no ye mesre se eye ayawa so west wagon after prime minister no ananse MP for
Monto maba no
yento ye na so oye incoming MP
ade amonto ye no ne wan na contest
oni nkofo mi no bi na contest
oh
ai na ni teacher say
sa actor ba ku bi kan o de say
enti
Nuyama
said na make no ono no incoming MP
agenda pa
enti no e wo say ye bomodi
naima
MPP for embomodi no munye ready if say omo prime minister omo be kono omo make sure so omo be choose candidate ase bitafache no ho odi ye pa
okay eti ram na me hu 2024 ne ma mo sa
2024 no de me hu ni say ya ready no ye nkabom
okay
nkabom a upper party ni mu say ye koto aba enche ne koto aba no obi a won candidate a oto aba ma no enu de normal
C for C
C for C
G for
J
C
for C ni nyina N for C Z for C nyina ba mu wo ho enti sa enema ni nyina ye ko mu eya na the personal interest kakaka bi eba it is to be expected because once you are in a human institution no you don't expect to say obi adwen be den ebe adwen kro na me hu say samre na twemu ema ye party no afa ne ntoma efra na ye to ya nyum revolution has a long way to go but has come to stay ampa NDC a chere say revolution no has come to stay enunti no ya fire revolution ntoma no e de efra na wo hwe se ne na ye brother Samijemfi ene ye brother Pablo na omuka bomu
fantastic guys
omaka bomu no mu ye adwuma na omu nyina atena se no mu fast strategies na we de fa
fifi kwete so ya de pa
oh ye general secretary
fifi kwete
che say wotum se enimo nyam wo abrante ne hu ye pa
fifi kwete ya de
che say wo hwe NDC fo mema to see ase no fa che say man no kwade na mani agiye pa god na ye mema ni di omu hu ni ankasa they conducted themselves very, very well. The NDC men conducted themselves very, very well. And Tinama a lot of attraction. Lady Bakomeba was say, Ope, ye brother Baku number, Mammy, Tobo, Nenia Brea, or say her more, or say a dear, a young fellow NDC for me, man, I want to say, Umunim Kasa, and Omini Swiding, Ati. Na me first one boy mema na baso. I like the way they've collaborated, the collaboration. I am praying medium empire me bu nyina say sa collaboration ya abe. Nyakopon boa na ntimi nkoso emaye. You see at one point na ye brother Edem Agwana enenam.
Oh me Edem.
He almost drowned.
Hey.
Baby ye call no say flood on say nsuo no.
Agbana.
E kwa no tutu tokro. Enti no ka ni kono I say sane no. Oh, see, because on a leader at that point now you drew on your brother Samijin Finit a year, no, see a dinachi, and he wanted to make sure, say, you okay. Into Osiako share the depth of Insono, hey, me say, and yet, me say, brother, say, I was so overwhelmed by the energy or SZT, and then the two boys that we were waiting on. A young gentleman about a friend of flag bearer, and the way they all came out, and then we all supported each other throughout that crisis.
Wow.
And one of me who say the spirit of togetherness has entered the great party NDC.
Wow.
And this is what we need to be able to win the 2024 elections.
Hold on a second. Wow.
And this is what we need to be able to win the 2024.
Yeah, Suzuza. Arise for Ghana, operation of the land. For where?
It's a mumma here, Asapa Crofosa. Mumra Facebook says, yeah, I'm Mumra Hasa Mosa. The NDC shall lead a stable democrat. Ghana, our strength in unity, from victory unto victory. The NDC shall lead a stable democracy, Ghana.
Our strength in unity.
And when you first say, oh, yeah, you're body view. Let's go again. That's right. Hey!
Yeah, Suzuza.
Mese mumra Facebook, na mumra hesa de professor. This is the Citizen Show here on Accra 100.5 FM. Arise, oh Ghana, patriots of the land. So what? I seek your future. Development. Now everybody, from V to V, the NDC shall lead a stable democrat. Our strategy. All right, so from victory unto victory, the NDC shall lead a stable democracy, Ghana. Our freedom in unity, our strength in unity. All right, in the NDC anthem, one of the finest anthem in history. Yenchia, the late Joel Aka, the composer. May he so rest in peace.
Send a boy anthem the day. Ofubu omuni anthem.
Obia bisa sa beka nasem. Efa ho ben.
Chasine, osini. Na o my anthem ano.
Dabi ba kono kan. Yedi. Chaso poku sikanu yedi. All right, Ohima.
Never could take you. Hanya kumu.
Ohima first man na imam courage imam.
You see, utie anthem na.
Yeah.
Edi bewe no. O say Ghana our strength in unity. Na eno ena just say it has come alive. After everything said and done.
Peja mic no na kasa bu. Peja Kosro. Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, na ben. Yeah. It you.
Utie anthem no e de bury ya. Oka say Ghana our strength in unity. Now, or see development is our goal. We share in Puntujuma, aye Papa John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. Sisi our grandpa. Now we share the most handsome, swaggest grandpa in town. Very young. You know, now we share a numa obeye. Utu weni na we share yasia fana henina. Baby Biara will be do in all the 275 constituency, yet to be 276. Ube who say, Dear Papa John Dramani Mahama, waye impuntujuma, ewo. Driver bakwa, menene nante ewa send off. O kan sembi emani mi de ye pa.
Okay.
What's his sister? John Mahama. Se onye bi ma central region krano. Nenye stadium ma omonsa ayede e kanye. We share central region, any western region, and Kofobia, or many ball who ye pa.
Yeah.
Share Premier League, there are a lot of central region teams. Na enye Papa John Dramani Mahama, and kana onoso. When you the privilege impose obeying, ubeti miyako, na kwako share football. Na mi wojidie wa reshimu. Se, senye Ghana for enya a reshimu, any GD.
Okay.
Ewo NDC party ni if he said that GDA ni wo ho na em say edurume bia na atochema na sesia no GDA no ayeden asaba na say GDA no Ghana fon koswa na omunya say GDA no ewo yemu if he say ye Papa John Dramani Mahama on sisaye
that's it
send ye otie the nation builder na oye no he is still the nation builder and he still has Ghana at heart.
All right.
And we believe strongly that with the unity that has emanated and the collaboration now up by your party ni mono ni wojidie wa reshimu se Ghana ye ni Ghana hwamo
yo
ye bebo modiama impumtu ebeba omayi
yama me Victoria Naima Abdullahi and I did na no sisi no ya so West Wogon about to put you so a year near ofrefre a madam no na chese women's organizer and yet say nkano me ba be call Ira Courage makafui ne beku see am the detective akana ho but ansana no ehu hia say wona so yasene so ye kai wom Mr. ye kai say a police in a drone look let me tell you one na bi mo kase na COVID-19 by na Ghana for secret no ye police in a drone na onum say police in a drone immune booster e ma woni pa kwa no gina brane ama ekunya de ya de bia no ebeti magina na hanuma ye wa ya ho ya ye adwuma yi police in a drone nti enti misre wa your number 1 immune booster ay boa o ma ni pa kwa no gina brane na ekunya de ma otimi ye adwuma yi e ma ya de basa ne say obehwe police in a drone no ebeboa papa ye boost herbal mixture into the okko baby aso pe boost herbal mixture oyade no emabiem wenya bi ewo eye hospital square junction dan case purpose junction na boache herbal wo kanshi ne tema ekus pharmacy wedama pharmacy ashama shop ni mu nyina benya bi kings work herbal okanshi afi tinatet herbal shops and all drug sales outlets wenya bi ewo ho obetimi from ebimpo apeso tu no do so promo 0246 208496 and 0540 710113 yes to me live wakra FM entino se number no kra refia wutimi sign ba Facebook ba hwe na ansana no kra no Mr. Nansen enye easy because Bank of Ghana policy rate no 2 or 2 entino wanya company papa baba obesia I am telling you an authority obakwaje besia no but adwuma no ebegu eba ne sa aposifo ana eba betwetwe ogu wanu ase me ne me yakran se ye ba ofia na ya twere gu da ho pay your money bahu enu ntina yesa odi wani kire quick credit and investment micro credit omo de omo ba adwuma mo wahu mobro wahu na ne yam den so omo no enya afi na akoto susu ansa ne amawo ana odi collateral omo de yeden omo hwe no mo yom analysis na wetimi diskana ye adwuma na memom returns I mean omema usa ayi I can't say sikatu no nti misra wa ye kan for quick credit and investment micro credit limited ama se sia omo de an excuse bia ni ho excuse bia ni ho omo ya award winning na cheso omo di ne kure Bank of Ghana jomatum tinya afi na krofo di bi omo do sika bedwane from sia 0302 200 390 and 0596 920 833 said they are regulated and licensed by Bank of Ghana. When you courage?
Yeah, Nana. You bet to us to Ansah and Crofwasi. Acquire Juma Cassia, Aquayano. But to fetch me, but you also move Facebook on one share mine. Over Facebook, and not watch share mine, and also any messages and also no. Ubiti me Eddie Abba, Mr. Facha me wisdom Abofra. Or say God bless our leadership of NDC, especially Chairman General, Brother Ike, or be the change. We the Odo Abba Brights, Miridel, Tibu, or say MPP anthem is the elephant is a winning symbol. We have come to save Ghana. Okay. Julie Belindo Bree has an idea. Also the elephant has come to save Ghana. We say how are you? I don't know. NDC beautiful ladies. Oh, okay. Yes, Mofe. Bawa Saba and Bawa Saba. I say I am watching you live from Tema community. Okay, and Vivian upon some message. Also, this song is so powerful to the extent that whenever I hear it, I miss Ghana during NDC rallies. Belinda Kafui from victory unto victory. Patrick Amua, Belinda Mahu, Kofi Abwetefe. All right. So some other messages. Repom. My main chair a year NDC branch chairman or Balungate. Dome Kwabena Utien. And Dome Kwabena phone in a main chair Akrugu Eleplem. Akrugu Eleplem. Any chairman Bakope manager Bakope. Manager Edmond Agbu Chobibia. Okay, senior yanko. So ye kosu da obia ase. This time round, be say ye da ohini no mu nananu mu wo asimnof da omu nyina ase. Ekrono ye omu de ye ba ye no omu giye. Na omama ye kwan aye campaign kama bibia kosu kama. We went there peacefully and we came out peacefully. Enti ye da omasi pa nananu mu nyina Domasi, Yami and Shrom. Me Friwa Mesa, Eddie Asidaka Siepa Ama, the regional executives led by the able professor M. McKinney facilities are
Professor
available. Yes. And the UZ meeting Kasibia, that was Monday. Monday meeting the super esu. Ubia wo matawa NDC so we knew what I just said. One baby. In school na ye danasi executives for no the chairman, vice chairman, the regional executives for na ye damasi papa amuna mo host ye ba constituency suswa ye da constituency chairman susu any the executives for no ye damuswa si pa nyame shrom omo host ye kama ema bibia ko ye da branches no omo ye very fantastic job. In fact, ye ni kronum we ye ni corner sa ye be fa ye ni branches no na lead ye ti say me branch say ye call ye police station na call no the 9 branch executives no na lead ye femfa ha yenko ha omu di ye kwaya mi kan say omu di ye kofuo bi kran mu e me ko sua kokoo e ba ye yeah e ko sua kokoo ba fie yes ye ko sua kokoo ba fie ye sini ye ko fie bi ye ko ba we fie bi ye dru fie no mu no na nipa ba ko pe no ho nso omu sie omu ye be say 9 e na wo fie ho omu nyina ko fam nti wo se ko ndi ye ko fam no ko ye campaign ye wie ye no omu sie omu be fie ye ntimi nja omu sa ye sua ne ma no di ba ye ba bi so ye ko ye no ma ye friend say pam kind of you know there be pam not no abe o ma ye e de kukutokuo mu o se o di ba ye zomi so o se ye sua no so fa bre no Pentecost bi kai pa ye Pentecost
we unim se na e friend no
there be
ubenya vote na bedaji
o ye Pentecost pastor ono so ji ye kama. So the branch executives no ye ni kro no mu ye nim ho ye ni baby abefa ye ni corner se abefa all the branch executives no they avail themselves almost sacrifice ye omo ye jumaden kabom mu yemfa ha yenko we fie we menko ha yenko ha se omo ye juma papa nti ye daomasi nyame enhira omo ejuma na omo ye ma NDC no election day no omo no omo lead ye yenko fa we mbra we onto me mba jise okada kofano we onto me mba jise di car kofano. This is how omu coordinate yen so ye di asida kesiye pa edima all the branch executives. They did a very good job, a yeoman's job. Ye daumasi omu kosu no mu yenu sa ye di free one mebo Supreme Court for Koko. Yes, I know kind of dream. I want to caution the Supreme Court. Asim no for ama a very good judgment. We dear enye ferry the Supreme Court no omwa they are masters of their own. They can review their own judgment. Nti we enye ferry bia omu na omu kaye amwa masumi asesa omasem say ye ne kaye ye ne si there bia asesa. Supreme Court the real judgment no asim no for ama judgment no omusu omunko review na baba no omunya review ni yie na bibia entwa na yenko yenim apa we wabre ache much di ni metwitwi form saa na ni crop form say debi oye yadish ye oye yedishie mo ya be yesi onwa na ye pe no into Supreme Court mu wo akonye fufuro for a review mu ko review no a mu nya review no na mu fo enji moni ndie yes sir mu fanji moni ndie back to win the confidence of the people and new nyam back and win the confidence of the people. That is what I am expecting the Supreme Court to do now.
Okay.
Then I go to the judge.
And then you conclude with that.
Very well. Very well. Judge, case in the High Court is here.
Okay.
Mamino, your friend saying, Judge, then Tokuno and I see
new one. Chief Justice.
There be your case. There be your Chief Justice. Where the case is currently, the criminal case,
Chief Justice.
Criminal case, na cost the same. Say when who be bia on swear they should learn something from what has happened to Chasopoku. On say no mayano. On say no ma dada no. On say no modi ni ma twi form. Ene ni ba no ko school a o mesere no. Ni yire eni nam kroma o mesere no. Ni busiafo ekọ a o mesere no. Oh, sir, no could deep a MP. Oh, send na MPP for dada na. It's your ma jano. I can't no qua. Nika wa boka. Among first cannot be man. Also, the media be same. Do bebrena afia baimu. Be no suni dia kakra kumu. Ana enim guasie kesia pano. Onu ana e fatano any new family. Into their me catch the judge way say. Judge way on hwe ni hu ye. Ma no emma obi enkodi na benkwan emfa ni nsa omunsa embe pipa ni white shirt na wasesa.
Okay.
One jina ni nansu no make sure say justice prevails. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Time no.
Mr. Wa minim se
brother.
Senior comrade Okasa na chese ye twato. Enti we dey eyewitness said na me wo ho. Na me ntimi ammo eye emai unse ba me ba nya me bon man abaso ye pa because he represent the women caucus. Ye better ye ma me comfort do you. Ye better na see pa na ye leader. Me friend the queen mother of Gangang. Eye Ruth Sedo.
Ruth.
Ye commander ba kopi. Ruth obon homodi ye pa e wo Gangang.
And I'm general mother.
Ye general mother.
2020 running mate.
Yes. Professor Nana Jane Opokwa Jemai. Me nini share several times. My lady ya owuye atoyenchem to no oba nebusua ho. Emma oni ni kunu ni ebusua ni nyina ebema mo yako eye donation edema wo mo enunti no ye bebo sa mai abasu ye pa ni supporter omo the support ni kwan mo fa so lead with the support of the regional youth organizer. A big question of central region. On also born home.
That's fine.
In fact, a year no just 14th.
14th July.
Your best could be.
Your best could be. Your best
ye call back to a scene of for that funeral.
Okay, it drew how much time? You better announcement.
You ever say ye no?
I'm saying my fellow comrades no more idea. Or more out to some panel up to Ghana for you na agiato. But you see, Akufo-Addo, this Akufo-Addo government is the whole entire government is an embodiment of recklessness and corruption. And for that matter, they've lost their sense of direction. And intina asin of no mukoya ade omuye. And for that matter, NDC support base and the entire party. Yabako so about the people of Central Region asin of Wabaso. Nayam Amagana for nyina who say this victory is not just victory for NDC and Yawra Jachi question. It is a victory over oppression and arrogance. They have also demonstrated that the judiciary cannot sit over the society. Sanyami buana nipa wapajo dru bebi na uyanku nipa from my lord. Na wisha wig, na wisi wudie. Suku for ball headmaster say Bobie enu babo. So said na me comrade take no. Say criminal proceedings so prosecution or whatever they call it. I'm not a lawyer and I don't even want to know what it is. But the people of Asinop has spoken. And the message Amudima, the men and women in week, and they say, judiciary cannot sit over the society. When the society is poised and determined to do the right thing, the judiciary cannot use their power to say, look, you are doing right thing, even though the power vested in us, you are wrong. You cannot do that. You are just question by no. What ye the right thing when you're born bia. People with powers, artificial powers. See chinchina aji wa ye boni. Young ni mwase. Let's describe him as a criminal and so many adjectives. Unprintable ones. But the society said, look, you cannot sit over us. This is the right man. This man is white. Enti ojina biana na odijina so obuya papefuno. Society say you can't sit over us. Where we came from, look, we are not ashamed of that. NDC came through a revolt. And what brings about the revolt? The revolution only happened when the human spirit said, enough is enough. Because no man was born to slave for another. Look, it's written, it's telling on their face that defeat. Yeah, the young can say change is coming. No. Change is a must. 2024, change is a must. Anybody, any attempt to manipulate the system. In fact, we are going to be more vigilant. As enough there, rehearsals na NDC kwaye. The vigilance of 2024 will be something you cannot imagine. So let nobody try anything. What about the woman 10 and a ubu yano? I mean, what do they take people for? You think people of Asenov no omuti Burkina, omuti Ghana ha, atete ajajo. Ahun chira bebe amudi Ghana for the course no. Omudi e chen. Omo amuda ye ne hu nyame no omo amubutu so. So I'm surprised that the MPP political organization itself and the government has no shame. Shakumau, for the fact that it's their stronghold. NDC comparing the votes the by-election to 2020, I won't say your votes are appreciated. Look, the center cannot hold. MPP, they should file 2 candidates. Or file 2 candidates as enough. 1, 2. So 1 winner MPP, 2 winner MPP. 3 panel NDC. Now here Bepsi. It will not work. When people said they've had enough of you, they have had it. You know why? They have no option. 2016. Oh, Yabayaganei. Within 3-6 months, Accra will be the cleanest city. Look at Accra today, as dirty as it is. If Akufo-Addo were any man of principle, Samri Kawad resign as president for long. Mudi nada konto pudabraba ko hisamba je to me 2016. We ya COVID-19 koye national anthem. COVID-19 koye national anthem krum ha. Ya mami na ye pa na oka ho a ye hwe COVID-19 sika no. Ono akasa sa bie krum ha ba bisa se na sika no wahi. Ene no mudi ye ayi edit 19 so ne kalabule kwan so amudi wi 2024. Oh, COVID-19 tra. COVID-19 tra. Look, God being so good. 2023 be we ya na say ya COVID-19 be my. 2024 ye grown be ansi. What is their message? Omukwa asin north no, what was the message? MPP want to asin north on eventually, a stupid act.
No. You can use a different word.
No, when I say eventually stupid act, it's not an insult. Okay, I agree. Let me take it off.
Take the
stupid. I said something on your sister Adum, and they were like, I said, look.
No, in your context, you may not mean.
Yes, I don't mean because
in our cultural setting.
Yeah, agreed. Adebia uye ne. I hunsu so aso. Enya papa, enfanfa so bia mechina no. It's out of stupidity.
I understand it, but
for the sake and your platform,
yes,
I would take it out.
Okay, thank you.
2024 is about message. It's about track record. Only a farming community. Museo, wokwa agri sector mo ya de papa. Planting for food and jobs, fertilizer and ade. You think the people there don't know what they are doing? You John Dramani Mama ne NDC wo ho no. Fertilizer now mudu gu mu kokos no. Subsidy na e so for the poor farmer no buy no year. Esa de funu ponko esisa fertilizer ko neighboring countries ekoton. And you want these people to vote for you? I mean, I don't get it. Is everything all right with them? I don't get it. Galamsey, I think, can see Kromha. Moi say or moi these farmers or mu cocoa for no be I say cocoa no si wane ewu because asiensuo ni nyina ye Galamsey. Ndru ye dia tutu suo mu say or mo efu. Now I can say Ansah more to me. Na wudi ayeye. Look, me say 2024. Say you to abawie na President Mama e win by 52%. Me Chris Duga won't jubilate. E won't say NDC are winning. Other comrades and Ghanaians can be jubilating. Some of us will be disappointed. I will be highly disappointed. In fact, very disappointed if President Mama should win election 2024 by 52%. I'll be disappointed. Because 2024 is supposed to be a tsunami.
Communal labor for change.
Communal labor, national service. And Ghanaians must all rise against this government. 7th December 2024.
I'm not rising because of NDC.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care. But I'm rising because Ghana for SC Joe money free by wins.
Exactly. Nana.
I see. And until SC who politics and a partisanship and nationalism. Baby Akufa do a man Druno. We tremu nationalism. So we citizen that would hear me. Forget us all MPP and NDC. MPP must not continue governing. In 2024, as MPP, yeah. In 2024, as MPP form. Not because we MPP are now NDC.
Yeah. You see, now we here should be some time ago. Now I used to follow you.
I used to. I don't know follow me.
No, this time no. Edmano Dawson.
I have follow.
We can tell many people said this young man is a nationalist. Ye na a mistake to give Akufo-Addo even 3 hours after 7th January 2025. He will auction this country. And 7th December 2024 is going to be a day corruption will be taught as a lesson. A day Ghanaians will come out and prove to this government dialogue enough is enough. Enough of the thievery. Enough of arrogance. enough of what? Deception. The oppression. Just look at them. When you look at the president and his appointees, in fact, they are behaving as if the world is coming to an end tomorrow. Menu can say, ka. Omaya edika to the extent that we are say financial institution bia ni hwa wo ye ready say oba guarantee amaye. Ye hunka bebrebe. Okay. Who can be says kana ewahi go and borrow. How can you be that so reckless to the extent that you borrow for kinky party? Abaya woko bobusia. Look at your peers. Enye ye na president mama ye. Ura mama. Gonja ni this year nyami nshira.
All right.
Nyami nshira Dwandramani mama no wase for nyina. Nyami ma wundi mfie 150 asase wo iso.
Oh, ade doso. Man 120.
Papa no Dwandramani mama ma watamfo for nyini nche na hu na mfere.
150 yes I will pray.
Nyami nshira Dwa mama. Nyami nshira NDC for. Now, Chroma will sorry now won't pray for change.
Okay.
Now me nimbe ya would sorry.
May I say my fancy na yamma way. Oh, because when you move here, bebo I Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Just Asabia would DNA Yumbi or Hotuno. What ya bebo ya the better Facebook says here. Eti Mr. Romain Yen Center.
Only list well.
I list well. Beautiful song titled Yadi, and I'm sure say a bit me a winning award coming from Commander Boham and his team. But I think for now we neko. I enjoy this.
Funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit there. Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from Allah. Whoa, yo, sit there. Allah. Whoa, yo, funny from.
All right, so this is where time will permit us to draw curtains, ladies and gentlemen. We had a wonderful time, didn't we?
From Allah. Whoa, yo.
Midin Sasai, Midin Dinana Utu, Dako Ghana, Kasama for Berimana, was so many free throw, some fans and pa Emre Nipa. I remain the voice for the voiceless. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your gatekeeper of the nation. And I'm a Tramuma Commander Boham, Kwabena, Bobie, Ansah.
The mood are they inside here.
But I'm sure you are aware, sir. Sarkodia reply Yvonne Nelson. I don't know. I hear book here volume 27. Now a diss track and so do diss track 27. But in whatever is happening, Mama assume Jinto, Mr. Mamon Simon Tumor Fee and Hatabon thing. We are going